Are we ready to get started, chat? Are we ready? Is it showtime? Howdy, howdy. All right, enough of this. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Then we can get started. There we go. Okay, chat. Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I've just been so busy with life and stuff lately. I haven't had much time to stream and stuff. That, and admittedly, I've been working on some mental health stuff. But how's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Yes, I got a new haircut. I got a haircut yesterday, which is good. I needed one. Like, I had gone so long while you're muted. Just quit trolling. I could literally see my microphone peaking. I could literally see my microphone, like the levels moving. Quit the trolling. But welcome, 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 everybody. Yes, I needed a haircut. I was overdue for a haircut for quite a minute now, to the point where I was starting to just think about like embracing my femininity and just letting it grow out. But welcome, 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 everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. I kind of just want to do like a casual run of Resident Evil 1 today. I'm trying to de-rust on that one because it's been a while since I played it. And we, not too long ago, we finally got the PC ports, the modded PC ports of Resident Evil running again. I bought a small form factor PC specifically for running those. So I'm happy to have those back because we'll be able to do mods and BioRand and stuff like that, which is awesome. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. We are streaming live to Twitch and YouTube right now. So welcome, YouTube people and Twitch people. We don't have very many emotes here on the YouTube side. For those of you guys who are members, we have to get some more memberships in, and then we can add some more emotes. So once we get some more memberships in, I'll be able to add more emotes on this side. But you Twitch people, you guys are lucky. You guys got all the emotes. But yeah, welcome, welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to go ahead and get the game ready so we can get started with the game. But how's everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Let me actually move this browser over to this screen real quick, just for my view. Boom, there we go. And then let me move my capture card over here. Okay, sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. Okay, so let me switch to my screen share and we'll get the game started. But how's everybody doing? Doing good, just tired. I got the best night's sleep that I got in a long time last night. Like, you guys probably know that I complain about my sleep so much. But I got the best sleep last night. I don't know what changed last night compared to other nights, but my sleep was great last night. I'm very happy with the amount of sleep I got. But yes, let me go ahead and fire up some Resident Evil. Just got home. Yes, sweetness. Welcome to the stream. No, we're not going to play BioRand. We're not going to do BioRand. I clicked on the wrong thing. We're going to play RE1. Just vanilla RE1. Well, not vanilla. It is modded with like the HD mods and stuff, but you get the point. So here we go. Here we go, chat. You guys ready for some OG Resident Evil? Looks like the volume might be a little bit loud, so let me adjust that. We'll go 70%. That looks better, right, chat? Like, you can hear the game, but it's not too loud. It's not like overpowering my voice or anything. Sounds good. Let me know, chat, how it looks. While you guys do that, let me shout out some names in the crowd. If I don't shout out your name, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate you guys. Let's shout out Michael Superbacker, Lightsaber360, Sex Machine, Emmy796, Chasing Dopamine, Winter Rose, Tom Frost14, Gayfesh. Howdy, homeboy. How you doing? Hainsworth 3D, welcome, friendo. Good to see you. Lady Zubat, Heathen Granny. Who else we got here? CC, welcome. Beard Math, what's up, friend? How you doing? Good to see you here. Dank and Derby, welcome. And is that everybody? I think I might have gotten everybody, but if I forgot any... Oh, Gunstar Red, welcome, welcome. Mystical Death, of course. Ash Meow. Michael C. If I missed anybody, I do apologize, but I appreciate you all being here either way. Devin Patchen, who just showed up, welcome. Okay, I think I got everybody, and I think we're good to go. But yes, the audio sounds great. Perfect. Thank you so much, Chad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into some gaming. I'm going to start the game here in a second. Go for PB time or route practice. This is just a casual playthrough. I'm trying to, I've talked about this on previous streams where I played this game. I'm trying to get as familiar with this game as I am with some of the other Resident Evil games. Because like Resident Evil 2 and 3, like I know those games inside and out. This one, I've never gotten that familiar with. Like, I can make my way through it, obviously. But I'm not as familiar with this game as I am with those ones. So we're going to try and just memorize the game a bit better so that we can do better pathing and stuff in the future. Practice is always good. You got your passwords memorized? Yeah, those are easy. Those are easy. Do I have any save files for this? No, I don't. That's okay. So we're going to start from scratch. And we're going to do a Jill run. Let me turn up the volume a bit on my end. I keep getting confused right now, chat, because I have two keyboards in front of me. I have this one for my Mac that is the stream machine, right? It's my mainstream computer. And then I have this one for the computer that's running these ports of Resident Evil. I literally bought this mini computer just to run these ports of Resident Evil because there's no way to get them running on the Mac through emulation or virtual machines, nothing. Yeah, I have two keyboards in front of me, which is really confusing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move this one over here so I don't get as confused again. There you go. There you go. Prove it. What's your bank account and computer password? I always use 12345 for everything. So if you ever like, you know, if you're looking for a good password for your stuff, 12345, like that's the way to go. I use that for everything. Maybe I shouldn't have said that publicly, but oh well. So now Dopamine's husband is watching. Oh, fun. Hackers always give up after 4. True. Hackers always give up after 4. That's why you go up to 5. That's why you go up to 5. Gonna use the berry skip on shotgun or 42. Look, Gunstar Red, I get it. You're like super knowledgeable in the Resident Evil games. You're a lot more knowledgeable than me, and you're more familiar with like the speedrun shortcut names and stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But I love you.
Bizarre murder cases have
so now you must save Chris and Barry. I will try.
I
will try.
Being attacked by a group
hey Tori, how's it going? He's behind me. The roommate is in chat at this point. We love support here. Who's the roommate? I must know. The real password is 123456789. Yo, that, you know, that's that high security password. Okay, you know, I go with the 12345, which is, you know, it's decent. But when you're going all the way up to 9, like that's that high security shit right there. You know, Lady Zubat clearly has a career in IT security.
Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it.
Real American is okay. That's well, welcome, Real American.
However, we soon discovered why.
Is that in reference to the what is it? The old Hulk Hogan intro theme? I am a real American. Which, by the way, that guy's such a shill now. That guy's such a garbage human. I used to love Hogan when I was a kid, but he's such a garbage human now. Emmy says you gotta add a 0 at the end. Okay, Emmy, okay. I get being like IT level secure, okay, but like let's not overcomplicate things, okay? You know? At the very least, if you're gonna add the 0, put it at the beginning, not the end, okay? Let's not overcomplicate things too much. So it's been a minute since I've been here. I hope it means been good since I've been gone. Honestly, things have been kind of shit for a while. But we're getting back into it, so it's okay. So it's okay. Iron Sheik is better. I love the way Iron Sheik on Twitter just talks the most shit of ever. Like, Iron Sheik on Twitter just talks so much shit, and I love it. While the first Resident Evil is way more violent. Well, in the North American release of the Resident Evil games, they censored them quite a bit. So these are the uncensored cutscenes that I believe were exclusive to Japan, if I remember correctly. So yeah, like they're very gory. Show your love for the tip, like the stream, give him a follow, give bits and subs. Those do help a lot, so if you want to support the stream, please feel free to do so. We accept the subbies and the biddies over on Twitch. We got the channel memberships and the super chats here on YouTube. And of course, you can do a direct donation via TremLabs. Many ways for you guys to support if you wish to. But if you just want to watch the stream, that's cool too. You can do that.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker.
Albert Wesker. Resident Evil. They were added into the German and French versions of the director's cut, the non-DualShock ones. Yeah. All right, here we go, chat. It's been a minute since I've played this. I will be rusty. I will warn you in advance. There will be rust. I am derusting.
Wow. What a mansion.
Also, to all the haters that talk about my casual runs, including like the infinite ammo weapons, none of that here. We're just playing the game stock as God intended. All right. I was rocking my Tippy hat today at the toy show. Nice. Not trying to show off. I just love these games. I'm amped for your run. You see they got OG Chris, Rebecca, Barry, Wesker working on a movie. I did see that. That looks awesome. Love your work, and Andy and PPP give you a lot of shit, but it's quality content. I don't watch those people. I have my own reasons for wanting absolutely nothing to do with those people. We're just not going to get into it now. But thank you for being here either way. Thank you for being here either way.
A dining room.
Do you still sell Tipster hats? There are some Tipster hats, some of the newer style ones on my merch shop still.
What?
I need to re-add the old style again, though. For some reason, Streamlabs removed the old style. So I'm going to have to re-add that at some
See if you
point.
can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I fucking love the intro to RE1. True. It's so violent and gory, and it's beautiful. We love it. It's beautiful. Bring back the Goth Mommy t-shirt? I probably should, huh? To be honest, doesn't really matter what I make public and unpublic anymore, because nobody really buys that shit anymore. I used to sell a pretty decent amount of merch back in the day, but these days I don't sell much merch. So, hey, Cloud Strife, thank you for the comment on the haircut. I do appreciate it. All right, let's run out of here. We'll let Barry deal with this dude. Save the ammo. I mean, come on, Goth Mommy love is big. Yeah, true. After I order a new Goth Mommy hoodie for the hospital, remind me to re-add it then, because I don't think there's currently any Goth Mommy merch in the merch store.
Let me take care of this.
Has the soundboard been retired? I did retire the soundboard quite a bit ago. Yes, I did retire the soundboard.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to
And the
Wesker.
original American version, PC version of this, is uncensored with the intro in full color. Gotcha. Oh, let me grab that. Just grab this now so I don't have to grab it later. Since we're here, might as well. I like that this game has a lot of interesting alt routing. I found out recently you can stall and Kenneth will get eaten more, actually. I didn't know that. Really?
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this.
I love playing this game and play it on my PS3 through backwards compatibility. Very nice. Yeah, a lot of people forget about that. The PS3, no matter what model PS3 you had full backwards compatibility for the PS1.
Find anything,
It was
Jill?
only the early versions that had PS2 reverse compatibility if you bought the higher end one. But all of the PS3s support PS1, which is nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay.
And it's
I'll
not
try
just
to figure
digital
out what else
download
inside.
versions of PS1 games either.
This mansion is
You can pop
gigantic.
a physical
We could get
PS1
in
disc
trouble if
into
we
your
get
PS3
lost.
and it'll play.
We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill.
You go to a lot
here's
of
an
cons,
elevator.
Emmy, which is
It
awesome.
might be
Like,
handy if you,
I
the
used
master of the
to,
lock,
I've only been
take it with
to,
you.
a few cons in my lifetime,
Thanks.
and they're fun,
Maybe
but I
I'll
just
need
don't
it.
have the time to go to very many cons.
Listen, if something
Yeah,
happens,
Heathen Granny, I have my
let's
own
meet
reasons
up
for
in this
doing that.
hall.
If I'm being honest, I'm really not interested in getting into it,
This
but
time,
yeah, I
I'll
have
be
my
there.
own reasons for doing that. Never played Resident Evil before, but it looks pretty cool. I love these games. These games are the shit. It's on so many levels. I love them. All right, we got some more handgun ammo. Let's go. We'll definitely need that. We will definitely need that. All right. So now we want to go here, push this case. That inventory noise sounds just like a Steam notification. The Steam notification is kind of similar, isn't it? In a way, it kind of is. I never really thought about that, but you're totally right. Am I not standing in the perfect place? Jeez. The only Resident Evil game I've ever played was the original Resident Evil 4 before it got made into its own thing, Devil May Cry. Ah. I just realized this game has a corrected name for ammo. The long box release just says clip. I like the original 1 through 5 Resident Evil, but I can't stand the rest of them. Yeah, you know, I gotta be honest. I never really cared for anything after 5 as well. I just can't. I just can't get anything into anything after 5 as well. I'm totally with you on that. I love that this mod supports the 180 quick turn from RE3. So handy. All right, let me see. So we got that now. Aside from your motion sickness that you deal with, yeah, aside from that, I don't know, like, Resident Evil 6 was the start of the decline for the franchise for me. That's not to say that 7 and 8 are bad. To be fair, I haven't played 8. I played a little bit of 7. And for me, the deal breaker with those games is, you know, as Emmy mentioned, my motion sickness. Those are what ruin those games for me. But aside from that, yeah, I just can't get into a lot of the newer ones. Are you going to play Resident Evil 4 and 5 on stream? Because I don't think I ever seen you play those two. I think it would be very interesting to see. I've streamed 4 before, and I absolutely will stream 4 again. Because prior to that stream, it had been a while since I played 4. And admittedly, like, I had a lot of fun playing it. So I definitely want to stream that again at some point. Oh, there wasn't even anything here. What a waste of time to come over here in the first place. What a waste, chat. Maybe you'll give Resident Evil a try sometime. Highly recommend it. My motion sickness with video games has become so much worse as I've gotten older. Yo, same. Cause like, I've always dealt with motion sickness when it comes to like video games, but it's never been like terrible. Like most games, like I'd be able to play them, maybe just with like restrictions on how long I play. But yeah, I just, as I've gotten older, it's gotten so bad that some games are like literally like fully unplayable for me at this point. Got him. Yeah, bad dog. Very, very bad dog. We got the bad dog. I haven't been able to play much lately because it hurts to sit at my computer too long with the whole organs being against my ribs. Yeah. Yeah, pregnancy has not been good to your gaming abilities. Yo, thank you for the Twitch sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello back at ya. Hello back at ya. Okay, we don't have that key yet, so we'll come back. Is there anything of use in here? I don't remember. One second. There we go. Okay, nothing of use in here. Got it. I hope I did the pathing right where Barry saves me, otherwise I just fucked myself. If I fuck this up, I'm dead right now. But I'm pretty sure Barry saves me here. Hey, thank you for the Twitch sub. I appreciate it. The gifted sub. I don't know why I didn't register as a gift on the alerts.
What's going on? Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Jill sandwich. True, those of you guys on Twitch that have access to the emotes, use your Jill sandwich emotes.
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
There we go. There's
Thanks
the
for
line.
saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost.
So this is where the stream intro lines come from. Yeah, for that what is it, the one that Jazz Dog made that was Resident Evil themed? Yeah, some of the lines come from several of the lines come from several Resident Evil games. Shit. I wasted one round there. Should have just used the shotgun on these guys. Fuck! That reload time. Bad timing. Okay, he's dead. He's bleeding out. Did you ever notice that in RE Remake, the zombies sound like ghosts? I didn't notice that. Now I'll have to go back and play that soon, so I can see what you're talking about. Because I never noticed that. Okay. Yeah, that was really dumb on my part, but that's okay. My husband low-key hates the Barry meme, but I find it funny. He hates it because it's accurate, right? Once you hear it, it's comical. Okay, so I believe it's newborn baby here. Is it this one? Picture of an infant. Lively young boy. Young man. Tired middle-aged man. That's where I'm at right now. A tired middle-aged man. Very tired. Old man.
Hey, thanks for the sub, you fucking simp.
Hey, Beard Man, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Old man, look at my life. Jeez. Ads, I hate this. Gotta get that YouTube Premium. Okay, so here we go. We got that medal. Good shit. YouTube is apparently trying to add more ads. Yo, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chasing Dopamine. More YouTube channel changes. Seriously, what's happening lately? It's my YouTube channel, and I'll run it the way I want to. That's what's happening. Got him. Okay, we got the herbs. Sweet. Okie doke. Let's put away the knife because we don't need it. And I'll save this first aid spray for a time when I actually need it. I don't need it right now, so. But, yeah. I think I'll keep all this on me. I should probably stash this in the chest too, so it's a little more easily accessible when I need it. Your birthday's coming soon? Well, happy early birthday. I hope you have a good one. Actually, let's load up real quick too. There we go. Yeah, YouTube is trying to add more ads, but they are also trying to put in a system to make it less disruptive. Yeah. Yeah, I whenever I do these streams, I always enable the auto ad system they have, where it places it, like, in the best places possible according to their algorithm. I don't know how... Fuck. Too soon. I don't know how accurately it works, but I use it. Alright, here we go. Let's mix these bad boys. What's going on with the camera angles? That's how this game is. It uses what's called fixed camera angles, which for the time allowed them to have photorealistic visuals on limited hardware. So it's kind of like by design. That's the way this game is. We got a youngster in chat who isn't familiar with OGRE. Oh, I knew there was another zombie here somewhere. I was like, where's this fucker at? Okay. My health's not terrible. We're fine. Does this unlock this door? No, it doesn't. What doors does this key I have unlocked? Does it unlock this one? No. Tibby, I think I'm cursed. Why is that? Why do you think you're cursed? Maybe it unlocks this door here? No. So not this door either. Okay, we'll come back to these. Your head's a bullet magnet? Oh, geez. I like how fog in old games hid render distance. Yo, true. That was like a really popular technique, like with N64 games. Or like another good game from that era that's a great example of that is Silent Hill. Because not only did it hide the render distance, but it also really contributed to the atmosphere of the game. So it like served a dual purpose, which is kind of like the fixed camera angles in this game. You know, the fixed camera angles in this game serve a dual purpose in the sense of like being able to provide photorealistic visuals with limited hardware capabilities of the time, but also it contributes to the horror aspect because for newcomers to the game, you'll enter a room and you'll hear the zombies, but because the camera angle you're at doesn't show the zombie, you don't know where it's coming from, so it adds to the horror element a bit because you can hear the enemies but you can't see them. Yeah. But I don't know. I love this game. I geek out about this game constantly. Never played these games, so I was curious to see. I've seen, sadly, the Netflix series and just had to see if this game was any better. Do not judge these games by the Netflix series because, dear Lord, even as a fan of this franchise, that Netflix series is dookie. It is dookie. Yeah, or the movies. The movies, like, well, the movies are kind of a mixed bag, right? Because if you're not a fan of Resident Evil, the franchise of games, you might actually like the movies, right? Or, yeah, you might actually like the movies. And even some fans of the games enjoy the movies, but obviously not as much as the games. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. You know, some Resident Evil fans like the movies, some fans don't, and some people who are not fans of the games love the movies. So it just depends. Leave me alone! Stop it! Words. I was trying to read Real American's comment, and I just... Netflix makes, like, one good series a year. Yeah, pretty much. It's funny, too, because, like, apparently, like, all the good series, I've never watched them. I've never watched any of the good ones. I've only... Because the bad ones are always the ones that are based on franchises that I love or have some kind of, like, nostalgia with. And then I watch them and I get severely disappointed. I get so disappointed because they just butchered my baby. Is it dead? No, it's not. Neither is that one. Ah, fuck. I wasted a bullet. Whatever. Or they kill the series before they get any good. Castlevania was fantastic though. See, I don't have any like nostalgic attachment to Castlevania. Like obviously like a lot of people really enjoy those games. So the fact that, you know, they did that series and it was good is good for fans of those games. I just never personally, you know, I didn't play those games when I was younger. So I don't have that nostalgic attachment to Castlevania the way I do Resident Evil. So I just never bothered to tune into Castlevania. CG Resident Evils were nice. They're canon to the video games. Yeah, it helps with the CG films that the CG films were created by Capcom. So Capcom had obviously a lot of say in how those films went as opposed to like, you know, the Hollywood interpretations. So that's why those are so good because they're an official like Capcom production. Fallout Show on Prime is really good, even though hardcore fans hate it. They ruined The Witcher. They had everything going for it, and the writers butchered it. Oh god. See, that's the worst. Is like when you're such an adoring fan of a franchise, and like these Hollywood companies get their hands on your favorite franchise, and they just destroy it. It's so sad. It's so damn sad. How dare they? How dare they? As someone who played Fallout, I did enjoy the show. See, I'm not a big Fallout gay, so I'm not a big Fallout guy. I said I was not a big Fallout gay. Nice. I'm not a big Fallout guy, so I didn't have any emotional attachment to that property either. Okay, we used our last shoddy shell for a while. That's okay, though. We'll get more soon. Is it dead? Is he dead? He's dead. He's dead! No! Leave me alone! Okay, let's stash some stuff, because we got... Well, we'll need this soon. And we should actually trade this for this, because we'll need it in a second. We'll stash the shoddy, because we're not going to need it for a while. And we'll stash the bazooka, because we're not going to need this anytime soon either. I should probably bring this first aid spray with me, because I have... No, actually, we're gonna go to that room that has, like, all the herbs in it, so we'll be fine until then. Okay, I think that's all we need in here. Let's continue. Is he dead? He's dead. Let's go. It's hard to tell with the wooden floor when they die, because if you're not familiar with like OG Resident Evil, when they bleed all over the floor, when like a pool of blood pulls up around their body, they're dead. If that doesn't happen, they can get back up. But with these hardwood floors, it's sometimes hard to tell. Okay, so this key doesn't open this door either. Damn. We haven't run into a single door yet that this key opens. Okay, so that guy's dead. Sweet.
Thanks for the biddies, you heckin'
Yo, thank you for those biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so that chemical goes in here because it kills the plant. Bet those bloodstains are a bitch to get out. I don't think anybody's going to be trying to get those out anytime soon, to be fair. Think you'd have fun with the original Fallout games, Tipster? Maybe. I do be, you know, a retro gamer. So the old school retro game ones would probably be a lot of fun. Alright. Let's grab one of these and one of these. We gotta get our herbage. They are big weed enjoyers in Raccoon City. They love the green stuff. Alright? They just call it herb. You know, just not they don't get specific into what kind of herb they're talking about. But let's be honest, chat. We know what it is, okay? You know, they could try to fool us and pretend like we don't know. We know. We know what it is, okay? Right? They love the green stuff in Raccoon City. Smoke weed every day. True. True. I think we got a key we could finally use now. But before we get into that, I'm going to stop by the item box and drop off some of those herbs. Yo, Samiostatic, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I think there's another zombie over here we can take out real quick, too. You asshole! You really gonna fall after I fire that last shot and waste a bullet? Dickhead? Okay. Oh. We're almost out of ammo here. I'm not doing really good with my ammo conservation today. Hanging in there, eternally worried about Ukraine as always. Understandable. Especially with all the craziness that's going on right now. I don't blame you. Genuinely don't. Okay, we got some more handgun bullets here, which we desperately need. Thank you, game. We appreciate you. What's in this? I know I can't grab it right now because my item slots are full. But we'll come back for it. What is in here? Yes, we want those. We desperately want those. We are coming back for these. We are coming back for these. Man, until you play it, you don't realize how much time it saves you to not have to get stuck at the loading screens on these games. That's one thing I love about these PC ports is that you can skip the loading screens. It saves you so much fucking time. Okay, let's go back and get our shoddy shells. Didn't even know you can skip them in the remasters. Can you? I don't even think I noticed that. I'll have to try that when I play. Oh well, actually, I can play those versions on my Xbox, but I didn't notice that. Interesting. Let me pull out the shotgun real quick so we can get this thing loaded up. There we go, and then we can restash it. Okay. Think we're good with what we got for now. Hopefully. Have you ever played Gungeon? I don't know if you like bullet hell games. I haven't played that one specifically. I enjoy playing them. I'm not very good at them though. I'm actually really terrible at those kind of games. But I do play them from time to time, just for the fuck of it. We got another one of the medals based. Not played much of it, being a bit shit at it. But when I tried it, it was enjoyable and fun at least. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Here we go. This is the... Yeah, okay, this is the Keeper's Diary room. Actually... Because if I remember correctly, there's some valuable shotgun shells behind this guy. So before we deal with him, I'm actually going to bring the shotgun with me. Because then I can just pop him with one shotgun shell and conserve a lot of handgun ammo. Because I am admittedly wasting my handgun ammo a bit too much on this run. So I'd much rather, you know, just use one solid shotgun shell to pop his melon rather than waste all kinds of ammo trying to take him down with a handgun. Okay. Let's deal with Keeper's Diary Ombre right now. See? One solid shot and we're Gucci. Gucci! If you haven't liked the stream, true, YouTube people, if you haven't liked the stream already, please be sure to do so. One pump chump. Yo, true! She one pump chumped it. 100. This is true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think of it that way, but you're totally right. We can stash this for... Actually, let me grab the other one. Because we can just put these in now and grab the other ones as we go along. Can't believe I forgot to like the stream. Damn. Besh out here not liking the stream? I thought we were pals. Unloyal. These hoes ain't loyal, chat. I'm just kidding. Curious to know? What are you curious to know, Emmy? It's Homageddon? Oh my god. We can go open this door now. Yep. Okay. We'll come back here, though. I don't want to deal with that shit right now. Can we open this one? Yo, we can! So we're about to get another medal right now. If I don't fuck this up. I mean, this is a pretty difficult puzzle to fuck up, but every once in a blue moon, I'll fuck this one up because I'll have a little speck of the grate on the floor still showing. Like, I think I've covered it up, but it's not quite covered up. And then I turn this shit on and the gas comes on and fucking fucks me. Okay, we got it. We got it. Alright, we only need one more of these now. We only need one more. Actually, I could just go this way. There we go. Aren't there zombie doggos out there too? Yeah, I think so. What's that sound? Yeah, it's a zombie doggo. I don't know why it sounded like that, though. That sounded kind of weird. There we go. There we go. The puppy. Yo, I should show you guys the puppy. Did you guys know I got a new puppy? Alright. Where are we now? What breed? How do you pronounce it? Dachshund? Is that how you pronounce it? Your mom has those? Nice. Yeah, we know someone who breeds them, and so they gave us a pretty good deal on one. Full sized. He's still a bit of a little one, but he'll get a little bigger. Here we got the lighter now. Yeah, his name is Zero. It's based on Zero from what's it called? Nightmare Before Christmas. Should I go get him, chat? One in the chat if you want me to go get the puppy. I can show you guys the puppy real quick and then I'll take him back. Gotta give him a beam sword. Oh, wow. Holy shit, dopamine. Jesus. Alright. Alright, chat. I will be right back. I will go get the puppy. Sit tight. Don't go anywhere. I will go get the puppy. Let me mute real quick. I got him. Let me go full screen. Whew, he's a chonker boy. Say hello to Zero, chat. Hey, little buddy. He was outside playing right now. How you doing, little buddy? How you doing? Chat's gone feral for the puppy. That's funny. Zero, I love him. Yeah, this is our widow baby. This is our widow baby. Enough spamming. Oh my god. I don't even see it. What you looking at? You see some snacks or something on the table? Do you see some snacks on the table? That is a Zero? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the reason why they named him that, because of the similarities to the way Zero looks in, what's it called? Show his brown patch. He's got little brown spots all over him. He's got his back feet, one's brown and one's white. Yeah. He's a good boy. And he's got bright blue eyes. Like the most piercing blue eyes. And he's such a good boy. He's not loud. He's not like... He doesn't bark too much. He's a quiet little boy. And he's a good boy. I took him to my mom's house yesterday for the first time. And he like made himself at home. He acted as if he'd always like been there. And the kids loved him. He was playing with the kids, chasing them around. It was funny. He stared into the camera. Yeah, he's very photogenic. He loves cameras. Like if you try to take a picture of him, he will stare right into the camera. But he's a good boy. He's a good boy. But he was playing with his sister a second ago, so I'm going to take him back here in a second. But yeah, he loves his sister. His sister's name is Olive. Yeah, very chill. Like he will, you'll hold him and he'll just fall asleep in your arms. If I let him sit here long enough, he'll just fall asleep. He's a cutie. He's a cutie. I look funny being this big fucking guy holding this tiny little dog. He's fucking cute. Would love to have him here while I game and watch Tom and Jerry. Yeah, at some point I want to do like a doggy cam where like he'll have his bed there in the background and he'll have a little doggy cam where you guys can watch him during the stream. So, but I gotta get another camera to make that happen. When he was tiny, his nose was bright pink. Yeah, he had a bright pink nosy. Little bright pink nosy. But he's a good boy. We love our little Zero. We love him. But I'm gonna go take him back real quick, chat, and then we'll continue with our game. So sit tight, everybody. I'm gonna go take him back so he can go play with his sister again. Would you make an emote for him? I should. Because even though they're not public right now, I have emotes for a couple of my old dogs. I should make an emote for Zero. I'll have to take a nice picture of him that I can easily Photoshop, and then we'll turn it into an emote. But okay, I'm gonna go take him back with his sister. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, Chad. Welcome back. Have you guys tried these freeze-dried Skittles before? My wife got them and they're so good. These? They're like... See that? They're so good. Yeah, they're amazing. Oh my god, they're so good. Okay. That was whew, you guys are getting me my exercise today. You have no idea how much exercise I get out of just walking up and down those stairs. I did it twice for y'all. Your dog is so cute. Thank you. Okay. Let's get our head in the game again. You want to get a freeze dryer and start making them? Oh my god, they're so good. Mmm. Peelers gummies? I've never had those. Sounds interesting though. Trolley gummers are my go-to. My latest addiction, I don't know if I still have the wrapper here, but I ate them a second ago. They're these Jolly Rancher ropes. They're so good. That's my new favorite, like, because I'm really into gummy candy. I mean, I'll eat chocolate occasionally. I'm more of a dark chocolate guy than a milk chocolate guy. But I really love, like, fruity candies. Those are my favorite. Oh, I'll take this, thank you. Dark chocolate is so good. Like, one of my favorite things to get is dark chocolate covered almonds. Oh, I love dark chocolate covered almonds. So good. By the way, while I'm here, I forgot to put this on Do Not Disturb because I don't want any of my notifications disturbing the stream. There we go. Can fuck up some fruity candy? True. True. I think you like dark chocolate with anything. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that are good dark chocolate, obviously. By the way, shout out to Mrs. Tippy in the chat. You know, it's a shame that you show up now, because you might have had some interesting words to say for the troll who showed up earlier that talked about how, you know, I've cheated on you before. It would have been really interesting for the troll to, you know, respond directly to Mrs. Tippy about how much of a cheater I am. But you missed it, so rip. Oh, I guess... Oh, I'm thinking of Resident Evil 2 and above. You could stack the ammo on the bazooka. You can't do it on this one. Damn. Oh, that's okay. We'll save that for later. Okay. But yeah, I do like a lot of things with like dark chocolate, but dark chocolate covered almonds is the tits. How am I doing? I'm doing great, babe. You should know. You saw me just 2 seconds ago when I went over to you and stole some of your candy. That's where I got those freeze-dried Skittles from. I stole them from Mrs. Tippy. Oh, she was... Oh, I'm sorry. She's your wife now? Well, she's a handful, so good luck with that. She is quite the handful. My friend from Germany brought me chocolates with brandy in the middle, nectar of the gods. I've tried, like, you know, back when I used to drink, I have tried, like, chocolates that had, like, liquor in the center. I gotta be honest, that's not my bag. Something about that flavor combination does not do it for me. I don't fuck with the liquor-filled chocolate. How could you take your wife's candy? It's really easy. You open the bag, you reach your hand in, and you take it. It's not that hard at all, you know? I promise you, it's very easy. Even you could do it. Yeah, it's like taking candy from a baby. But instead of taking candy from a baby, you're taking candy from the wifey.
Richard, what happened?
I'll have to look for those, heathen, because I love gummy candy. So I'll have to look into those.
There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I like the nerd gummy clusters. I used to like nerds as a kid, but those shits are too sweet now. I can't do nerds anymore. And it makes sense because, like, you know, obviously I don't think I knew this as a kid, but like as an adult, it's basically just like, it's sugar-coated sugar. It's a sugar cluster coated in colored sugar. But yeah, like I don't really care for the nerds anymore. I'm gonna make Reese's Pieces cheesecake from the house when I get... Yo, that sounds good. Oh my god, I just got myself in trouble, chat. So you ate the nerds that I got you, but you didn't like them? Yeah, I ate them. I ate them. I think when you bought them for me, that was the first time I had had nerds in, like, since I was a kid. I think it was the first time I had nerds since I was a kid. I did. I outed myself in front of Mrs. Tip in the chat. You know, I may not have actually cheated on Mrs. Tip, but apparently I was ungrateful for her gift. Well, now you know. Nerds are not my thing. Now you know. In fairness to you, when you gave them to me, I didn't realize they weren't my thing either. Because I had like a nostalgic memory of eating nerds as a kid. So when you gave them to me at first, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I ate them and I'm like, this is just too sweet. I mean, it makes sense that as a kid would like something that's overly sweet, right? But as an adult, it's just like, God, that's too sweet.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's...
Oh, this talk
my
about candy
radio.
is making me hungry
You
despite
should
still
keep
working
it.
off the personal
I'm-
pan pizzas I ate before my flight yesterday.
No!
Jeez.
Richard!
No, that, you know, the personal pan pizzas are so good. Orange Halloween nerds are the shit. Okay, since we're talking about, like, Halloween candy, can we just all agree at this point that fucking, can we just all agree that candy corn is ass? Like, I feel like anybody who claims they like candy corn is just lying. Like, I feel like I'm just chomping on slightly sugary flavored, like, wax when I eat candy corn. Like, candy corn is dog shit, and I refuse to believe that anybody actually likes that shit. I like candy corn, I'm not lying. I love you, Zubat, but I refuse to believe that. I'm obviously trolling, but yeah. Candy corn is garbo. You're just chomping on wax. Never liked candy corn? You like candy corn? Well, you like your candy corn, okay? You know what? Now Chasing Dopamine's gonna troll me, because Chasing Dopamine has my address, okay? She's got my docs, all right? Chasing Dopamine is just gonna fill up my mailbox now with candy corn. And I'm gonna be pissed about it. I'm gonna be utterly pissed about it. What did I come here for? I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, we needed the lighter. Yo, Sour Patch Kids. You know what's my favorite when it comes to Sour Patch Kids? Is the little watermelon ones. Oh, those are so good. Candy corn is better than those circus peanut marshmallow things. I have no idea what you're talking about, so I'll just have to take your word for it. Wow, I gotta be honest. I'm surprised to see so many candy corn enjoyers in the chat. Because in the past, I've brought up this topic on stream before. And I had so many people in agreement with me that candy corn is garbo. But we've got quite a few candy corn enjoyers in the chat today. I'm surprised. I'm legitimately surprised. Yo, what about peanut brittle hard candy? I mean, peanut brittle's pretty good in general. So, I don't think I've ever had I keep wanting to say peanut brittle. It's not how it's said. Peanut brittle. I've never had peanut brittle hard candies, but peanut brittle in general is good. So I would assume that the hard candies are good too. Peanut, yeah, I know. It's like a tongue twister. Peanut brittle. It really twists the tongue. Okay. Let me grab... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, let's take one more visit to the item box real quick. If we're going to do that, we might as well grab this bad boy right here. One of the discontinued candies that I remember is the Butterfinger BBs. I remember seeing the Butterfinger BBs. I've never tried them, though. But then again, I also really didn't care for Butterfinger. Butterfinger's not my bag. The worst candy alive is bottles, the wax soda bottle shape thing with the goo inside. Aren't you like... Okay, well, here's the question. Why do you not like those? Dopamine. Why do you not like those? Because there's a common theme I see with people who don't like those. And I'm wondering if that common theme applies to you too. So, give us the reason why you don't like those. I'm curious. I'm waiting, chat. It's hard to get the stuff out, and I'm not a freak who eats the... Okay, so you're all right. It doesn't apply to you. I have seen so many people bitch about not liking those, and it's because they think you eat the wax. And it's like, no, you're not supposed to eat the wax. Like, what is wrong with you? But, like, that's legitimately a thing. Some people think you eat the wax. It's like, no, dummy, don't do that. But you're not one of those dummies, so that's good. I usually just like, because some people will go for like trying to open the bottle like you would open like a normal bottle, right? And then try to squeeze a jelly out that way. I break them fuckers in half. You can get, it's easier to get to the jelly that way. My biofather loves them. He eats the whole fucking thing. Does he shit out candles when he's done? Because you're not supposed to eat that. It's like people who chew gum and they like swallow the gum. You're not supposed to do that. All right, we've discarded one key. Let's go. Okay. Let's see if we can do the speed run dilly bob of being able to get the medal without having to fight the snake. Actually, I just realized I kind of fucked myself because we're forced to do that because I didn't even bring any high-powered weapons with me. So if I fuck this up, I'm dead. Oh no. So now I'm forced to do the speed run way. I have no choice. Come on, buddy. Fuck, his body's in the way. His body's in the way. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. His body's in the way! Can we get the shotgun shells before he gets out of there? I'm gonna try. Get the shotgun shells, because we can use those! Run! Oh. Damn, I barely made it out of there. Holy shit. I'll never understand how, like, speedrunners can consistently do that without getting hit. Like, it's so impressive how consistently, like, speedrunners can do that without getting hit. Oh, they're talking about swallowing gum. My sister used to swallow her gum all the time, and my mom would always get on her ass about swallowing her gum. She never had any problems with it, but, like, I've always been told you can potentially have problems with it. Like Dopamine said, you can have, like, blockages and stuff. So, but yeah, she swallowed gum all the time, and she never had any issues with it. Lucky her, I guess. Alright, let's get these shotgun shells. Do I have any other boxes of shotgun shells, or is it just that one? It's just that one. Okay, we're gonna stack these. Alright, so we got the last medal that we need to head out to the back area. So let's do that. Or actually, is there any other doors here in the mansion that I need to open? I should probably check that first. Because I do still have this key on me, so I'm pretty sure there's some unlocked, or some still locked doors. No more locked doors! If you swallow a lot of gum at once, it can cause blockages, but a single piece isn't going to cause problems. What about multiple single pieces? So not like an individual blob of, like, multiple pieces of gum stuck together. But what if you swallow, like, you chew some gum, let's say around lunchtime, and you swallow it. And then you chew, like, a couple other pieces, individual pieces later in the day, and you swallow both of those. And then the next day you swallow some more. And then you get my point, right? Multiple times throughout the day, you're chewing gum, and each time you're done with it, you swallow it. You think that would cause a problem? Or not? I forgot where I was going for a second. Let's go down there. Yes, our stomach is so strong it would digest us if not for the mucus. That's what I've heard. Like, our stomach acid could literally, like, if it wasn't for the mucus lining within our stomachs, it could, like, eat the shit out of us too. Yeah, if you do that, it's going to cause problems, but like a single piece every now and then, it's not going to cause... I'm genuinely, if that's the case, I'm genuinely surprised my sister never ran into issues, because I'd say for a solid, you know, 5 or so years of her life, every time she ever chewed gum, she swallowed that shit. Because like I said, my mom and dad were always on her ass about swallowing gum when she was little. So like I'm genuinely surprised she never had any issues as a result of it. She was lucky, I suppose. I want to get these green herbs. Don't I have a single green herb in the chest? So then we can get another max mixture. Let's go. Should I tell my husband to go get me sweets? Look, she's cooking a child for you in the oven, in her belly, okay? She deserves some snackage. Go make snackage happen. When there's a baby in the belly, she deserves all the spoils. All the spoilage. Constant spoilage. Any other doors I haven't unlocked yet that I can? What is that one? Oh, that's the outback area where the doggos are. And there's like a shit ton of herb there. I suppose I could go there, but I think before I do that, I'm gonna dump some shit in the item box. Because those herbs could come in handy for sure. Bro, smoke the fuck out of the green herb, get addicted to the green herb, and make an OF, then accidentally leak it. Oh my god. Is that... Are you... Don't name the person in question, but are you alluding to something right now? Are you alluding to a certain individual right now that I may think that you're alluding to? Because if so, that's really fucking funny. Jesus. You're probably right. He's referring to... No, that's not what he's referring to. But I do know what... I do know what they're referring to, and it's rather funny. It's rather fucking funny. I mean, sucks for them, but like at the same time, it's funny. Let's see. Stash this. We got so many herb mixtures stacking up. This is hubby. I didn't tell her no. I said I would go get her snack cakes after I finish this episode. She lies. Damn. He's calling you out in chat. You just gonna stand by and let him call you out like that? Damn. You know what hubby's gonna be like? Look, in Tipster's chat, you may hold the power with your little sword and your little wrench, but you have no power here. It's the same thing. I want snackies now. Well, apparently you have to wait for an episode of whatever the fuck he's talking about. Look, I have no control over what, you know, the hubby does, so you're kind of on your own with that one. Unrelated, I played this amazing indie game. What's the indie game called? Oh. Damn, why did that one take so many rounds to take down? Dear Lord, that was insane. Someone DoorDash her some snacks right meow. Yo, true. DoorDash is your friend. Well, it's your friend until you use it way too much and it costs you a fortune. Then it's not your friend anymore. I love that there's just like a massive stockpile of herbs right here. This is where they grow their weed at the Umbrella Corporation. No one comes out here? Oh, well then... Tough shit! Tough shit! Okay, we could just run from this last guy. And that's it. We've used up both of those keys. Space. Now we can head out back. I think I'm harder on myself in regards to this game than I give myself credit for. Because I'm surprisingly making decent progress on this. For somebody who's just doing, like, not a speed run, but like a casual run. I'm actually doing fairly good. Which, by the way, I should probably stop by an item box before we proceed. So I can dump off some of these herbs. I have way too much shit on me right now. DoorDash with my dad's credit card for the first time, and the bank was like, this isn't a real purchase, flag it. I had to call the bank and tell them that, yes, I was using it with his permission. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, those bank, like, fraud protection things are, like, super helpful, but sometimes they get, like, a bit over the top with that shit. Oh, there's a place that you've never ever shopped before that it's perfectly reasonable for you to be shopping at, but because you've never shopped there, we're going to decline this as fraud. Like, I've literally had one time, it was a convenience store that was right around the corner from my house, and because I had never been there before, they're like, this is fraud! You've never been here. And I'm like, it's literally, like, within walking distance of my house. Like, what? Like, I could understand if, like, you know... I'm way here in Southern California, and somebody makes a purchase in, I don't know, fucking Vermont. You know, just a random state that popped into my head at random. And it's like, okay, like, I could see how that would be fraudulent, you know? But, like, what the fuck? Well, my dad's 74, he doesn't know how to use DoorDash, and the bank knows this. Okay.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell?
Usually I think the amount tips the bank off the fraud. It depends on your bank, but like I know my bank, it's the amount of money. It's also like, if it's a place that, like, let's say earlier in the day, I made a purchase in my hometown. And then, like, less than an hour later, somebody makes a purchase, like, clear across the country. Like, in a retailer clear across the country. Then, like, at that point, it is like, okay, something really funny is going on here. So, it depends on your bank. Like, the banks have different, like, algorithms in place to detect potential fraud. Dad said he was going to get me a debit card linked to his account in my name. Well, that'll save you some trouble when it comes to stuff like that in the future. So that'd be nice. Okay, we got a full mixture there. And we got a full mixture here, because red and green together equates to a full mixture. And we're going to take the blue herbs around the corner and make these poison healing as well, which will be nice. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Thank you. Plus, I'm running around paying bills anyway. Works out. Yeah, for sure. So now we got two super ultra mega bombastic mixtures. They're great. Dopamine, if you have to dip out, you can dip out. Like, you don't have to stick around. I understand, like, you know, you're dealing with, like, pregnancy stuff and it causes you problems. Like, I understand that. So if you gotta go, you're free to go. Like, you don't have to be here. I understand that my mods have, like, their own personal things to deal with and their own lives and stuff like that. So, like, if my mods can't always make it, like, that's fine. I'm here. You don't have to worry, Dopamine, if you need to leave. Yeah, for sure. There are other mods that can cover things if you need to go. Oh, I have a red herb in here that I haven't used? Okay, let's keep that in mind, chat. Next time I stumble upon some green herbs. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to bring it with me. Because I know I'm going to be hitting up some green herbs fairly soon. What about mods? What I need to do? Oh, no, Dopamine was talking about how she needs to stand. She can't sit in her chair anymore because, you know, being pregnant, she was getting uncomfortable. And I was just saying, like, you know, if you gotta go, you can go. You don't have to stay here. I want to be here. I miss y'all. I haven't got... You know what we need to do? We need to find a way to get Dopamine an iPad so she can sit in, like, a nice comfy couch and she can mod from the iPad. That's what we need to get Dopamine. We need to get her some sort of tablet that she can use to mod from the comfort of her couch. You use your phone? Have a good rest of your stream, man. I'm gonna go watch, like, Netflix or something. All right, take it easy. Have a good one. Y'all gonna make me a poll for the iPad? Realistically speaking, I have an iPad here that I never fucking use. I just give you my iPad. Am I only streaming on Twitch? I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I have this iPad Air. I think it's a 4th gen iPad Air. It's just sitting here. I, like, literally never use it. Originally, like, because I bought it before I got my current Mac set up. And when I got the current Mac set up, because I wasn't using it even before. So when I got the current Mac set up, I'm like, oh, you can use an iPad as, like, an additional screen with the Macs or whatever. I'll use it as another screen. I can have, like, a separate screen just to have my chat on it. And then I can monitor my chat. Well, you know, these two screens are for, like, my game and my OBS and stuff. So I'll do that. Still don't use it. Still don't fucking use it. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, chat, but I think taking the break has been good for my throat. You guys know how you guys know how I was having a lot of issues with my throat where I would choke and cough randomly. I haven't really had any issues with that on this stream, so I think the break did a lot of good for my throat as well. Yeah, I sound much better. Oh shit, I forgot the zombie dogs are here. Fuck. I want to kill them so I don't have to deal with them later, but... yeah, I kind of set myself up into a bad spot right there. Okay. Holy crap. I got distracted by chat and totally forgot what I was doing. Tippy the throat goat. Hey, you're not supposed to tell anybody about that. You're not supposed to tell anyone about that. Our little secret. Oh shit, doggo. Damn, that was close. Honey is really good for your throat, warm honey and tea. What happened to me was, I mean, that would help, to be fair. But what happened to me was, I caught, like, a cold, and the cold, like, the coughing from the cold, like, really wrecked my throat. So after I recovered from the cold, I had this lingering cough that, like, it was really difficult to get rid of. So for the longest time, I would stream, and I would have these, like, random coughing fits during the stream. So I think I'm finally over that now. Did you get the first modisc already? No. I don't even think I'm to the point where you can get the first modisc yet. But I think we're getting there. Pretty sure the first modisc is acquired after you head back to the mansion, no? If I'm remembering correctly. I think that's where you get the first modisc. Alright, we don't need these. I think we have enough blue herb going on. Okay, here we go. Not familiar with this compared to the remake, and that is, it's been a while since I've seen this game. Yeah, I want to play this game a bit more lately, so I can kind of, like, as I said before, I want to de-rust it a bit. I want to be able to, at some point, be as familiar with this one as I am with RE2 and RE3, where I could play those ones with ease and not even have to think about it. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. But again, as I mentioned earlier, I think, to be fair, I'm a little bit harder on myself when it comes to this game than I should be, because I haven't run into any issues where I got lost so far. So I think I'm a little harder on myself in this game than is warranted. Alright, we're gonna actually, damn it, didn't mean to do that. We're gonna trade this for the explosive rounds. We're gonna stack these bad boys. Then we're gonna we'll stash them. And then I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep this half mixture on me with the poison, so that if we can get some more herbs to combine with it, we run into some more, like maybe another red herb, then we can combine it. I don't know if there's any red herbs around here though. Hey Tipster, did you know someone remade RE2 as a Half-Life 2 mod? Yes, actually, and I believe I've played it. It's okay. You know, it's not super great, but it's okay considering, like, it's a mod. I liked it for what it was. Is he dead? No. Now he is. Come on, buddy. I'm not coming to you. You come to me, bitch. Hey, Scuba Vince. I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing, broski? Good to see you. I'm not coming to you, bitch. You come to me. There we go. Is he dead? No. Now he's dead. Alright, this is our red book. This is the empty one, right? Yeah. Haven't been great. Honestly, dude, relatable. I've been kind of dealing with my own shit as well. I know you've been away for a while, so you're not super, like, in the lore as to things that have been going on in the community lately, but yeah, it's been kind of rough, so totally relatable. But you know, whatever's going on, I'm not going to pry into your business, obviously, but whatever's going on, I hope things work out for you soon. But yeah, I'm just now getting back into the swing of things as far as like my own content and stuff, because things have just been so rough for the past, honestly, the past like couple years or so. Things have been pretty rough. So, but we're getting back into things. Yeah, Zubat. Yeah, Zubat's an old head in this community. So Zubat remembers Scuba Steve, Scuba Vince, Scuba Steve. Damn you. Oh, you're getting a service dog. Nice. Very nice. I'm glad to hear that, because I knew you were obviously dealing with some like health stuff or whatever, and I'm sure that service dog will do you a lot of good. So good luck with that. Let's see, where's the shotgun? Do we have, yeah, shotgun shells? Okay, let's stack these. Blippity bloobity blop. It's for your veteran disability. Yeah. It's a good thing a certain orange man didn't take that from you, considering all the things that he's cutting lately that people desperately need access to. But, you know, all jokes aside, I'm really glad to hear that's working out for you. Excuse me. Is there anything else of use in here? I don't think so. Shit. Hopefully that didn't poison me. Okay, it didn't. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. No poison. Thanks, glad to see you're playing your favorite game. Yeah, we're getting back onto the Resident Evil streaming arc. I kind of got really tired of like the drama stuff. Initially, I left like the drama community because just, I don't know. I liked covering drama back when it was like funny stuff. Okay, it was the kind of thing like you would cover drama and you'd like laugh at somebody who did something really stupid or whatever. Or you would do something where you felt like you were genuinely doing something good for the community because like maybe some creator was abusing the copyright system to try and silence another creator, and you'd call that stuff out. Like, so that's the kind of stuff I liked when it came to like drama community type content. And then as of late, it's just like really toxic. It's all about like genuinely ruining people's careers. Like, I can understand having somebody's career be ruined if they've done something really heinous and vile, but like ruining people's careers for the most like mundane things. It's all about praising people's downfalls, and it's just really toxic shit. And then like as I've gotten older, I got more politically motivated in terms of liking to cover like being more interested in, you know, politics, more specifically progressive politics, because that's kind of like, you know, where my political views line. So then I got interested in covering that. And then as of late, I still am very much like a left-wing progressive in terms of my political views, but I'm not interested in, you know, participating too much in a lot of political online communities, because in a lot of ways, those communities are just as toxic as the drama communities that I left behind. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? I look back at all the times I've been the happiest as a content creator, all the times I felt like I've, you know, legitimately enjoyed myself as a content creator. And it was when I was, you know, back when I was a Resident Evil streamer, back when you knew me, Vince, you met me when I was a Resident Evil streamer back in the day. And, you know, I look back at the times that I was most happy as a creator, and it was when I was doing that. So, now we're back to that. And it doesn't get me as much viewership as the drama stuff did or anything like that. Yeah, this is where I enjoy myself, and I'm glad to be back. I care less about politics, no interest at all. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't remember how old you are, but I find that, like, you know, if you're not already interested in politics at a young age, you start to become more politically interested and politically involved as you get older. You start to see like issues that matter to you, and that's when you become more invested in it. You may not like make it like a core part of your identity like some people do, but you have some interest. Like, you've selected in your mind, these are issues that are important to me, and, you know, I want to, at the very least, like, vote towards these issues, that sort of thing. But yeah, when I was younger, I obviously had political ideas in my mind that mattered to me, but I wasn't as vocal about politics as I am now when I was younger. It just wasn't something that I was very much, like you said, I wasn't very interested in it back then. But yeah, what's really funny, because I see like Gayfesh in the chat like agreeing with me that like, oh yeah, it's like toxic. When I left the drama space, and there was like a handful of people that reached out to me from the politics space because they saw me being a little bit more vocal with my opinions on like left-wing issues. Some people from like LeftTube like reached out to me and they're like, you should join us and you should join our community. Like, it's nothing like the drama community. Like, you know, it's not toxic at all like that. And so like, I was sold on this idea of like, you know, political spaces online that wasn't based in reality, because a lot of those same people who promised me, oh no, LeftTube's not toxic like that, you'll fit in here real well, those were the people that were the most toxic to me. Like, one of those people that sold me on that promise, they literally like leaked my DMs to like drama people who were harassing me. So yeah, they're not any better than the drama people. So, and that's not to say that everybody's bad, to be clear. There's plenty of people who are like part of like LeftTube that are great people. Like, one that always comes to mind, like right off the top of my head, is Reupload Jack. I think when it comes to creators that cover like, you know, leftist politics or progressive politics really well, I think Riverboat Jack does the best job of them all. And she's one of very few, you know, left-wing streamers that I still watch because of that, because she does such a great job. And she doesn't engage in like a lot of the drama shit, a lot of the toxic drama shit. She does a fantastic job. So if you happen to be, you know, a leftist and you're looking for like a good politics streamer to watch, Riverboat Jack's the way to go, for sure. But yeah, I just was promised something that wasn't based in reality. I was promised that like, oh no, we're not as bad as those people, and it just wasn't true. You are. Well, not everybody, obviously, but elements of the community very much are, and in some ways, I'd argue they're even worse. So, but I'm glad to see that there are members of the chat who are, you know, are part of these communities, or at the very least are adjacent to these communities, that agree with me on that. That yeah, it's pretty fucked. Like, even if you look at something like if you look at something like with what's going on with H3H3 right now, I don't agree with a lot of H3's opinions, and H3H3 is legitimately the reason that myself and somebody I genuinely care a lot about got harassed last year to an insane degree. I am not a fan of H3H3 whatsoever. Having said that, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with, like, you know, Hassan's community and like the attacks against H3H3 and his family, I'm sorry, I can't co-sign that shit. I can't condone that shit. I don't approve of that shit. If you want to be critical of like H3H3's opinions and you want to express your criticism speaking out against his opinions, fair enough. Like, that's totally fine, obviously. But like this like attacks on his family and like calling in fraudulent CPS reports against his family, I'm sorry, I can't co-sign that shit. Like, these people have put me in a position where I literally am like feeling the need to defend someone, at least in this specific regard, that literally got me relentlessly harassed and like labeled horrible names last year. Like, I got shit on for like basically an entire year because of this asshole. And here I am feeling like I have to speak up and say, I don't approve of this shit that's going on. This is unacceptable. Like, fighting for progressive causes is not harassing a man and his family with fraudulent CPS complaints. If you think you're doing like something virtuously good by doing that, I'm sorry, you're just not. You're just a toxic monster of a person who's harassing some guy's family because you disagree with him on something. And I can't co-sign that under any circumstances. Ethan Klein's community does that stuff and worse. I don't condone what's happening to him, but I also don't care. I don't agree necessarily with like the don't care part, but I do agree with you that his community does the same thing. I mean, you don't have to say much to get me to agree with that point, Fesh, because I was the target of his harassment on one occasion, okay? So you don't have to say a whole lot to get me to agree with you there. Like, I was relentlessly attacked by him and his community just a year ago. So I get it, right? I also think that, because this was my own experience with like DramaTube, right? I had already started getting like losing interest in like DramaTube. But the push that finally got me to leave was being the target of attacks like that, right? When I saw what it's like to be on the receiving end of those kind of attacks, that's when I said, okay, I've already lost interest in this shit, but I'm like done now. I want to move on and do other things now. My hope is that Ethan will be on the receiving end of these kind of attacks now, as he is now, and see like, holy shit, like he'll have that aha moment that I had, you know, and like, you know, hopefully stop engaging in this stuff. I know that's wishful thinking, and maybe I'm just like too naive, but that's the hope that I have, is that he'll see what it's like to be on the receiving end, and that'll like make him like rethink the way he does things. But I mean, because that's literally like the aha moment I had, where it's just like, damn, dude, this is what happens to people when I cover them in my videos. Fuck, this sucks. But I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But no, you and I basically have the same stance, Fesh, is that like, yeah, he's engaged in that kind of behavior too, and it was fucked up when he did it. So hopefully this is an eye opener to him to like, hey, when you attack people like that, this is what happens. Now you know what it's like, you know? Obviously, I don't condone what's happening to him, but, yeah, this is what it's like to be on the receiving end. I mean, hope is always good to have, but it ain't gonna happen. Ethan's brain is toast. Maybe, I don't know. But bottom line is, I just don't approve of what's being done to him and his family right now. I think it's really fucked up. And, yeah. But yeah, that doesn't mean like, you know, I'm like buddy with the guy or anything. Like, the guy did really heinous shit to me and Keffels. Like, if he disagreed with, you know, at the time, like, I can look at that situation from a year ago in hindsight and say that I shouldn't have gotten involved. I had no position getting involved in that. But having said that, like, if he disagreed with my position on that situation involving Vosh, like, fair enough. If he wanted to disagree with me, fair enough. But like, he didn't just disagree with me. Like, he engaged in like targeted harassment campaigns, you know, against me and Keffels. And like, yeah, that shit sucked. Without getting into the specifics of it, the mental headspace that put me in was probably the darkest mental headspace I had ever been in my entire time as a content creator. Because number one, not only do I have this massive content creator who I once looked up to at one point, attacking me and calling me like the most horrible shit you could ever be called. But on top of that, because I was already in drama with the drama community, of course the drama people jumped on it and they dogpiled too. You know, it was another excuse for them to continue harassing me and continue harassing my friend. So, yeah, that shit sucked. It was awful. So to this day, fuck him for that. But I'm one of those people that, like, regardless of how I feel about a person, I don't compromise my morals, because I see this happen a lot in online spaces, you know? Certain people, if you like them, will get a pass for something. And if you don't like them, they don't get a pass. Or certain people you'll afford like charitabilities to because you like them, and people you don't like, they aren't afforded that same level of charitability. The way my moral system works is I don't care if I like you or if I don't. If I have a view of like a moral issue, my view is consistent whether I like you or not. And when it comes to like attacking family members based on like, you know, a political disagreement or like a drama situation, or it doesn't matter, I don't agree with that. Morally, that doesn't apply to me. So that's just kind of how I view things. But yeah. And I understand some people will disagree with me. In some cases, even people that I like, they'll disagree with me on this issue. And that's fine. People are welcome to have whatever opinions they want on whatever issues. That's just how I feel about it. I'm not okay with involving people's family and stuff like that in these types of situations. But, anywho. Kind of agree with Fesh, but also that's no matter what... I kind of agree with Fesh, but also that no matter what it should... Oh, no matter what it shouldn't go... I see. Yeah, gotcha. Sorry. I read that really weird. My brain go burr. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about drama shit, though, so I'm going to change the subject at this point, but I did kind of want to elaborate on, you know, just a little bit why I'm not doing, like, a lot of the... you know, sort of politics / progressive commentary stuff anymore. It's not because I don't agree with those views anymore. I do. This is not my leaving the left moment. I am very much still a leftist and a leftist progressive. But I don't want to engage in those spaces. You know, I'm too old for this toxicity shit. And so I just want to do my own thing now. I found a part of my content creator career, if you can call it that I enjoyed, which is doing these kinds of streams, and that's what I want to do, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, sorry, I started rambling a bit. Did I forget the key? I forgot the key down there, didn't I? Or did I accidentally put it in the chest, not realizing what I was doing? Let me see. I think I forgot the key, chat. What an idiot. I got so wrapped up in the conversation. Yeah, I got so wrapped up in the conversation I forgot the key. Rip, let's go back and get it. We love a happy heat. Yeah, thank you. By the way, you still streaming Scuba? Or oh. Wait. I didn't forget the key. I'm tripping. I'm mixing this version up with the director's cut. Because on the director's cut, in that basement area, that's where you get the key. But I'm mixing this up with the director's cut. What I need to do is I need to get a high-powered weapon and prep for the fight with Plant 42. That's what I need. So let's grab the grenade gun. And let's grab, take the acid rounds with me. I think that should be enough for what I need. There we go. Tip forgot we was gaming for a second. I didn't forget I was gaming. I was very much in the game, but I was so focused on the conversation that I forgot what I was supposed to be doing in the game. But yeah, here we go. But no, I like the idea of like we're gaming and shit, obviously, but I like the idea of discussing things that are on my mind as we game. Like, that's fine. It's not like I'm completely erasing all opportunity to have conversations, you know, from the chat just because we're gamer bros now. We can still talk about stuff occasionally. That's part of my favorite thing about streaming, actually, is it's not necessarily like I'm just showing you guys a game I like and you guys are chatting while I do so. It's the conversations we have with each other. That's the best part about streaming. That's why once I discovered streaming, if you look at my content creator career, I started making videos, pre-recorded videos. And once I discovered streaming, I got so into streaming that everything moving forward was streaming. It was, you know, whether it was playing a game on stream or later on when I would like cover topics and cut those topics out of the stream and turn those into videos. It's just been straight up like streaming has been my thing. So that's what I love about it, is the fact that we can have like conversations and stuff.
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
We need to get Baby Dopamine
Don't
Jr.
mention
a tipster mod
What
onesie.
a monster.
That would be
I
cool.
can't believe what the hell
I'd
is this
probably
place
like
anyway?
make that just exclusive for you. On the subject of politics and mansions, I think 50 to 300% property tax surcharges should apply to second homes, tax umbrella property. I feel like if you could afford to have a second property, you could definitely afford to do that. I feel like that probably falls under that category of, you know, taxing the rich more, you know, which it should be a thing. It would be so adorable. How to fix my curtains so I didn't see what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I missed that too, Emmy. I saw some comments about you backseat gaming, but I don't think you were actually doing any backseat gaming, so I have no idea what that was in relation to. Probably just some meme shit.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
Yeah, exactly. If you can afford a second or third home, you aren't hurt by taxes.
You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against the...
Like, even if you have an additional property, like, for the purpose of, like, renting it out, I feel like at that point you could probably afford to pay additional taxes.
Jill,
You're within a tax bracket where you could afford to pay additional taxes.
Yes, you're right.
You remember my funny comment about Jill that one time? I don't. You know, I'm getting up there in age, Vince. I'm almost 40 years old. In a couple of years, I'll be 40. So my memory's not as good. You'll have to refresh my memory.
See if I can find any clues.
will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Oh, so you weren't discouraging the backseat gaming. You were actually encouraging it for once because of the fact that I had old man brain. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So see, Emmy, you have a skill that is valuable in this community. When old man Tipster gets a little distracted and forgets what he's doing in the game, your backseat gaming, when permitted, could be useful. I don't remember exactly. I just briefly remember it was a funny comment.
Brad?
Was it something sexually suggestive towards Jill? Because from my community, that sounds like it would be something sexually suggestive towards Jill. I don't think so? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what you said, unfortunately. Rip. And I think most of my old clips from those days are like long gone, unfortunately. Like, for fuck's sakes, my memory's so bad that you had to remind me that you were the one that sent me that Resident Evil hat. Like, I knew that you had sent me a gift of some sort that I was grateful for at the time. I just couldn't remember what it was. And then you were like, yo, it was the hat. I sent you the umbrella hat. And I'm like, yo, true. And I'm pretty sure I still have that hat. Pretty sure I still have it. But it's like in the closet somewhere where it's not, like, easy to get to. But, it's kind of giving me Tomb Raider. I can see the similarities. Especially, like, the puzzle solving. The puzzle solving, it does kind of have a sort of Resident Evil, or Tomb Raider-esque vibe. Okay, I'm gonna need to equip this, because we're dealing with a not-so-fun baddie in a second here. If you want someone to say something sexually suggestive about Leon and or Chris, you know who to call. True. Did you see that that image of Leon I sent you in DMs the other day? That was like chef's kiss. The hotness of the hotness. Coom did happen. How did that not kill it? That's some bullshit. You see that shit? How did that not kill it? I sent the nice meme in reply to you. Oh, you know what? You might have, and I just don't remember. Because again, old man brain. Old man brains, they be hard. The braining be hard with the old man brain. Yeah, if you're close to 40, we are pretty close in age. How old are you again? If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to, obviously, but if you don't mind. 36? Okay. Yeah, I'm 38. I just turned 38 in January. Just turned 38. Alright, I gotta hit an item box so I can clear out some shit. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, buddy. Pretty sure there's a second one down here. Oh no, it was just that one. Alright, never mind. I was geared up to deal with another one. I know there's more upstairs, though. So we will be dealing with more up there. Alright, so we got some Magnum rounds, which means we're probably going to find the Magnum soon. Which is based. Let's get these acid rounds. You're 38 special in my book. Aw. Thank you. I turned 27 last month and it feels way too serious of an age. Nah, you're good. You're still a youngin'. You're still a youngster. Let's stash this. Gotta get those shotgun shells. Let's do a quick shot. Wait, can I stack in this version? I know in the PS1 version you can't stack. Yeah, so you can't stack, which is annoying. You can stack manually, but you can't, like, pull an item out of the item box and then stack it, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so we'll stash this, because we don't need it right this second. We don't need the shotgun shells right this second, so we'll stash those too. And let's get back our explosive rounds, because... Or not, explosive, the acid rounds. Where are they? There they are. Because those come in handy against, the hunters. Alright, let's move on. Gonna be midnight for me, so I'll try to get some shut-eye night, y'all. Alright, Beard Math, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. So we need this. Come on, get it. Get it. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I gotta turn on the light again. Even though I can very clearly see the book there that I need to pick up, because the light's not on, Jill can't see it. Alright, we got one of the medals. Let's item box this real quick. Yeah, Jill's super blind. Because we're like looking at that book and we're seeing it and we're trying to pick it up. But Jill's not seeing it. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. We'll come back. So look at how effective those acid rounds are on these guys. Like, I one-shotted him right in the asshole. Look at that shit. Thing of beauty. Okay, I should probably grab... Let me grab some explosive rounds real quick, because I forgot we gotta do round 2 of, We gotta do round 2 of the snake right now. Round 2 of the snake. Oh god, not jelly juice. Don't bring up that crap in here. Oh god. Freaking jelly juice. I forgot about that shit. Put this away. Swap it out for an herb. Okay. All right. I think we're ready for round 2 of the snake. Hey, did you know we last an hour? Babe, you're not supposed to share that with the chat. What are you doing? No, I know that's not what you mean. To be clear, I don't know what you mean. But I know that's not what you mean. Oh my god. Lost. Oh, that's why so I have the Lemetric smart clock. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me go full screen. You can't really see it. It's blocked by well, let me disable the chat and you'll be able to see it. So I got that Lemetric smart clock right there. See that? And whenever there's a special day happening, right there, it'll have some like little like icon happening. So like on Valentine's Day, it'll have a heart, or on Christmas, it'll have like a Christmas tree, or like, you know, stuff like that. So it's like for holidays and also like noteworthy days. It's doing that because of daylight savings time or whatever the fuck. Oh, I was wondering, like, is there a holiday today or something? What the fuck's going on? That makes sense now. Okay. All right. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. We lost an hour. You like how I played into that meme though, huh? We lost an hour. Yeah, me and Mrs. Tippy, we got some decent stamina in us, okay? I'm just kidding. It literally says daylight. Yeah, if you wait long enough, it'll say daylight saving time. But when I passed by, I didn't see that. I just saw like a quick glance and I saw the little logos like going by and I was like, what does that mean? And I was too lazy to like stay there and wait to see what it said. Damn it. I shot at him and I missed him with the shot that I shot at him with. Okay, I think I can take... Jeez. Oh, he's dead. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm gonna use this lesser one to fully juice up. Alright, whatever. Oh, later, Scuba. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. It's too dark to see anything.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Went to bed at 1 a.m. and I swear I was looking at my clock and it went from 1 to 3 and I was like, oh.
By yourself. I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Yeah, last night I got up like every couple hours or so having to pee. So like multiple times, like whenever I get up and I have to pee, I check my time on my phone to see what time it is.
Now I've done
And so I remember like at one
Sorry,
point I
Joe.
woke up at like
Wait.
1, and
I'll
then I
get
woke up at
another
like
rope.
3, and then I woke up at like 5 or something like that. And then I woke up at 7, went back to sleep, and then I finally woke up when it was like almost 10 a.m. Like I slept in and I felt great. I have no regrets. We're gonna wait for Barry because it just makes life a little easier. You old man, I just love sleeping. And part of that is because I'm getting older. But I love
Hey!
sleeping.
Are you there, Jill?
Sleeping's great. I was like, I'm not beating the allegations with anyone because my dad keeps saying I go to
I'm
bed at
sorry,
3 a.m.
I
Damn.
didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry?
You were up for 4 hours because of a
Maybe you're
toothache.
getting
It's been
paid.
impossible to get into the dentist.
No,
Jeez.
I'm all right. Don't worry.
At least you're trying. I'm gonna
Jill,
be honest with you.
I found
I can't remember the last time I went to the dentist. I need to go though. Like, not that I think there's anything
Thank
like
you.
really, really badly
I'll
wrong
take
with my
this,
teeth,
then.
but like it's just been a while since I've like had them checked out. So like I need to make a trip to the dentist. But like I hate the dentist so much, mainly because like when I go to the dentist, like when you have GERD, like I do, and like, you know, they tilt you back so they can see into your mouth. Like you're literally like at a slant like that with your head down. Oh God, that's the most miserable experience when you have GERD. Oh my God. And, you know, usually they have you in that position for like a good, you know, anywhere from an hour to like 3 hours or more, depending on what procedure you're getting done. Oh God, it's a fucking nightmare. It's such a fucking nightmare. I don't have a choice. I mean, yeah, if I ever got into a situation where like I had a bad enough toothache or something like that, where like I had to go, like I would go 100%. But like, yeah, it's just so bad when you've got GERD to go to the dentist. It's the most like awful experience ever. I could have swore there were 2 hunters in that area. I guess not. I know there's another one this way too, if I remember correctly. Alright, got him. I'm just gonna use these acid rounds to clear out all these hunters. Might as well. They're super effective, so why not? Oh, we've used up the mansion key. Let's go. I'm just hoping they can just fill it and I don't have to get it pulled. Time to lose some weight and beat back the GERD. Honestly, true. You know, like you're probably saying that as like a troll, or maybe not. I don't know. But no, I really do need to lose weight. And I have been trying, actually. And I think I've been making good progress. I don't know exactly how much I weigh at the moment. But like I can always tell when I'm making good progress. Because right now what I'm doing is like calorie counting. And like I'm trying to get back into my step counting. It's just been hard because like my knees are so fucked up lately. And part of that is because I'm heavy. That it makes it hard for me to do my like step counting. But once I lose like enough weight where it's not as difficult to step count, I'm going to get back into doing that too. But I can always tell when I'm doing good with the calorie counting because then I physically cannot eat as much as I used to. And like I went from being somebody who can, like, as embarrassing as it is to admit this, I could really, you know, chow down like a ton of fucking food to now like I could barely eat anything. Not trolling? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so like I'll give you an example. There's this like Mexican food place that we really like, and they don't make like the biggest burritos on the planet, but they're a decent sized burrito. So like in the past, I've been able to get like 2 of them. I just get like a bean and cheese burrito, pretty basic burrito, but their bean and cheese is really good. But anyway, I could eat 2 of them and it'd be like fine. You know, I wouldn't have any trouble killing 2 of those things. I got 2 the other day and I couldn't eat the second one. I didn't even start the second one because I was full after the first one. So I know the calorie counting is working because like what happens is when you start doing something like calorie counting or like dieting to where you're managing your intake of food, your stomach actually physically shrinks. So you can't store as much food in your stomach as you used to be able to because it's physically smaller. So you can always tell when the calorie counting is working early on because you physically cannot eat as much as you used to eat. Does GERD even have to do with your weight? I think it's more related to what you eat, right? It's a combination of both. Like being overweight can be a negative contributor to GERD. You'll notice that a lot of people that are really, really, really overweight have GERD problems. So yeah, it can affect it. Okay, so I'm gonna stash this. I'm gonna stash this. I'm gonna stash this. I think for now that's enough stashing. Okay. But yeah, your weight can absolutely affect GERD for sure. Yeah, I think this is enough acid rounds to get me through the rest of the mansion area where I need it. Oh no, not this way. I need to go this way. Okay. Alright, let's use this stone. Oh. That's fair. My aunt has really bad acid problems to where she had to get several surgeries. I haven't had to get any surgeries yet, thank heavens, but I'd like to not get to that point if possible. So that's another reason why I'm trying to lose weight, because I don't want to get that far gone. But yeah. Okie doke. So we got that. Oh, let me go this way so I can stash the gun there. Save her for when I actually need it. Which is not right now. I do not need it right now. Okay. So I get the Magnum. That'll come in handy when we're dealing with some of the later enemies in the game. I should probably bring some explosive. No, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trade those explosive rounds for my handgun and handgun bullets. Because I think once those acid rounds are done, I think the handgun can get me by the rest of the way. Oh, later, Mrs. Tippy. Have a good one. I will see you later for dinner. There we go. Deal with those guys. Is she still against the maid dress idea? I think if I could convince her that I can make a serious bag by doing that, she might be more open to the idea. I think she can be convinced. Okay, I'm going to try to finish out my phone for the night so I can lay down. No problem. Okay. Oh, we got more explosive rounds. Based. Based? And there's our battery that we need. Based. I hate to waste these explosive rounds, but it'll just make my life a little easier right now. Oh. You know what? We gotta go back to the item box. The nanny assassin for Black Butler type fit. I haven't seen Black Butler in like ages, so I'll have to go look back and see what character you're referring to. Let me look it up right now on my phone. But yeah, my chat really wants me to do that one day. They want me to do like a stream in a maid outfit. I'm not super keen on the idea, but I did say that if I were to do it, there would have to be like a hefty donation goal associated with it. Then maybe I would, you know, do it. But Mrs. Tippy is completely opposed to the idea. Forgot what I was doing for a second. So, Nanny Assassin from Black Butler. Let's see. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's like your, when you think of like a maid outfit, that's like the very traditional style of outfit you think of when you think of like a maid, right? So yeah, that's basically, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's stash some stuff. I might as well stash the grenade gun and the explosive rounds for it. I think that's all the item space I need. I'll stash this mixer too. Okay. All right. Why do you guys want to see me in a maid outfit so bad, though? My chat is trying to transition me. That's what's happening, okay? They take, you know, they're taking the egg meme too far. You'd be super kawaii. I mean, you're probably right. That's the scary part, is that you're probably right. I feel like I'd be a very hot woman. But that's beside the point. I definitely have the titties and ass for it. Especially with the price of eggs in this econ. Oh my god. True. True. Don't get turkey tomed tip? What does that mean? What does it mean to get turkey tomed? What does it mean to get turkey tomed? Don't get cucked by a lolicon who your girlfriend cheats on you with? Is that what getting turkey tomed means? Because that's what getting turkey tomed means to me. If you're getting turkey tomed, it means you're getting cucked by a lolicon who your girlfriend cheats on you with. He's a femboy? What? No, you're trolling. I know I'm not, okay. I know I'm not as involved in like the commentary lore anymore, but like, come on. No. I'm sorry, that sounds like a load of baloney. Also, what's wrong with femboys? Dill does not troll? We need proof of the Turkey Tom femboy allegations. Did you get the Modisc? We're literally getting it right now. First Modisc in the bag. I know you'll never forgive me if we don't save Chris, so I'm doing my best. Yo, since you're like so in it when it comes to like saving Jill or saving Chris as Jill, how do you feel about saving Jill as Chris? Like, could we just let Jill die? Like, could we just say fuck Jill and let Jill die as Chris? Oh wait, it's actually easier to go the other way. Hold on. Yes? Oh my god. Of course you save her too. Oh, so you've got a thing for Jill as well then. Oh, okay. You're into Jill as well. Got it. Cause I was just gonna be like, bitch, save yourself. Oh wait, aren't we gonna run into... Oh, I think we're gonna run into some hunters on the way back. Let me grab the Magnum real quick. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into some hunters on the way back. We can swap the Magnum for the Modisc. Where's the Magnum at? Where did I put it? I know I have it. There it is. Even if I didn't like Jill as much as Chris, I couldn't let her die. I physically cringed when I got the trophy where I didn't save anyone in RE1 Remake. They have a trophy? They have a trophy for getting the bad ending? That's funny. What did they call that trophy? You suck at life? Because that's what it should be called. God. Those were some cheap swipes. Did you see that shit? That shit was cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Nacho says hi. Well, hello, Nacho. To be fair to Tom, his outro music will forever be a bop. I've heard it 1,000 times before. I'm not the biggest fan of Tom. I have my reasons. Well, the funny thing is, back when I was part of the drama community, Tom always hated me, and I never understood why. Like, I had never done anything to him. I have this funny story of, like, him talking shit about me on one of Augie's streams, and Augie asking him, why do you hate Tipster so much? And the reason he gave was complete baloney sausage. Because he says that Tipster's annoying. He'll, like, spam your DMs and being an annoying little shit. And when I saw him say that, my jaw dropped to the floor, because I'm like, I have only had one DM conversation with this little shit, and it was literally like 4 or 5 DMs traded back and forth, and that was it. That was the only DM conversation I had ever had with that little fuck. And so he's always kind of hated me, but yeah, more recently I'm not, for obvious reasons, I'm not a big fan of his, but whatever. Whatever. All right, so now we can go back this way, and we can take the elevator. And this will allow us passage into the basement area. Based. Come on, go down. But yeah, that was the funniest thing in the world. Like, watching Augie ask him, why do you hate Tipster so much at the time? And the reason he gave was a literal fucking lie. Dumb shit. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Just gonna make my life a little easier. Check this. Square-shaped crank. There we go. They're all dumb. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I just
Jill.
don't vibe with that scene anymore. There's a couple people where like I felt like I legitimately wronged them in the past, and those people I've given them apologies where I felt those apologies were owed. But it's not like there weren't things that were said or done to me that were also pretty fucked. So it's one of those things where I'm on civil terms with a lot of those people now. But we're not friends, and nor is there any interest in being friends. I'm just glad, like, the constant bullshit fighting is over. But I still don't agree with a lot of the things that community says or does, and I'm quite fine just kind of being over here on my side of the internet, doing my own thing, and they can do theirs. And that's that. So...
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Damn, I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours? Holy shit, time flies. No, I'll go ahead.
Let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
I think the Magnum rounds I have on me are enough to get me through this section just fine. Oh, we found some more explosive rounds for the grenade gun. Cool, cool. Where's the nearest item box? Because now my item slots are full, and I... Just looked around, there's nothing of him being a femboy, but he sounds annoying as shit. Yeah, I mean, I think so. The thing that sucks is, like, he's actually, like, you know, he's really talented in making content. He's just kind of a jerk.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there. Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico.
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
After the stream, me and Mrs. Tip are probably going to go figure out what we're going to do for dinner.
Enrico!
I have no idea what we're doing, but we'll figure it out. Alright. I think he's got some ammo on him or something, doesn't he? Always wondered how the hell Enrico got there, right? Okay, so we do got some ammo. Nice. And we grabbed the other crank right now. It's literally right here around this corner. I hate to do this, but I'm going to waste this first aid spray so we can grab it. Is this near the first Indiana Jones part? Yeah, we're getting pretty close to that. Alright, have I been this way yet? Can't tell. Okay, so that's the only one here. The cheese cave? Do you think it looks like cheese? I've never really thought about that. I suppose it does kind of look a little bit cheesy. I need an item box like so fucking bad right now. Where's the nearest item box? Excuse me. I'm over here talking about like heartburn earlier. After lunch, I had like the worst heartburn. And I bought myself some fucking Tums to help with that, and I didn't use it because I'm an idiot. Yeah, here we go. Indiana Jones Part 1. Need to get some Tums? Yeah, isn't that like a big thing with like pregnancy too? Like heartburn? Or am I tripping? He jumped over my shot. Asshole. Damn you. Whatever. Now we gotta fight the big spider dude. Got him. Shit. I'm gonna have to waste another health item so I can grab that fucking knife that I need. Need to do that, but whatever. Because you need the knife right here to open this door. If only we had Chris here, although Chris didn't punch boulders in RE1. Yo, true. Have you heard of the actual cheese caves? There's like 2 billion pounds of cheese stored in underground caves in Missouri, I believe. I have never heard of that. That is insane. I had no idea that was a thing. I think this is where... This is the first... Yeah, okay, we finally got like an item box. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Finally. I just love how you can be like, oh, I'm miserable, can't sleep, can't walk, and I pee myself. And the doctor just say, yeah, that's being pregnant. I mean, literally, yeah. Gunstar was trying to have me use the knife more to save ammo. I know, like, speedrunners tend to use the knife a lot because, you know, it is a good ammo conserver. Because they're, like, they're trying to maximize the speed of their run, and, like, eliminating item pickups is a good way to do that. But for somebody who casually plays the game like me, like, you can easily get through the game just fine, while, like, you're still conserving ammo, but not maximizing all ammo conservation to that degree. But yeah. Okay. I don't think I need the Magnum anymore, so I'm not gonna bring it with me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't need the Magnum anymore. Who's your comfort streamer? If I'm looking for something that's like a talk radio-esque style thing, or like covering, like, you know, real world topics like politics, for example, that I'm interested in, you know, following. I mentioned Riverwheel Jack before, so when it comes to like listening to politics type content, that's like my comfort streamer. If you're looking for something that's just more casual, like streamer, like gamer vibes, like this, there's a Resident Evil streamer who goes by Evil Cherryberry that I enjoy watching. She plays like a bunch of the newer and older Resident Evil games. There's other ones too, but they're just slipping my mind right now. That's just the one that comes to my mind instantly that I remember on the spot. Oh, Sneevel's a good one, but Sneevel's on like an extended mental health break right now, so they're not streaming at the moment. But I do love to watch Sneevel, who's another... They're an RE2 remake speedrunner. So I like watching their speedrun streams. And they host speedrun tournaments from time to time on RE2 Remake as well. But, yeah. Those are probably my go-to comfort streamers, I think. There's others, but like just off the top of my head, those are the ones that come to mind. The knife in Code Veronica is strong. Yes, that's probably like the first Resident Evil game where the knife is like super, super effective. Every other one before that, like, it's not impossible to kill an enemy with the knife in other Resident Evil games, but you will normally use the knife just for stunned takedowns of most enemies. But Code Veronica, the knife is just super, super effective. Okay, I believe we get another Modisc right there. Yeah, so we got our second Modisc now. We just need one more. Also the bowgun. Yeah, the bowgun's actually worth a damn in Code Veronica. In fact, the bowgun is like a core weapon for some of the boss battles. Especially that Tyrant in the plane, the back of the plane. Like, if you have the explosive rounds with the bowgun for that fight, oh my god, that fight is such a breeze. Yeah, if you look at the bowgun, the crossbow, as it's called in Resident Evil 2, that shit sucks so much ass. The crossbow sucks so much ass in Resident Evil 2. Oh, by the way, so we just picked up the map, right? We've made this joke about this game before. Those of you guys who have watched my streams quite a bit, you already know the joke. So we just picked up the map off this wall. Typically in this game, when you find the map for a new area, it's right at the start of a new area. I don't know what the fuck the geniuses at Capcom were thinking with the map placement for this area. They give you the map for this area literally when you're right about to leave. Like, it would be so much more useful if you had access to the map early in the beginning. They don't give you the map in this section of the game until you're right about to leave that section. Holy shit. Capcom, what are you doing? Hey, Gabriel Lundis, how's it going? Howdy, howdy, howdy. But, like, seriously, what the fuck, Capcom? What are you doing, bros? Is this Square Crank territory? I think this is Square Crank territory, right? Oh, no, it's Hex. Okay. I'm tripping. I'm tripping balls. Alright, let's push this now over here. And this will give us the last metal we need. There we go. Capcom made my all-time favorite GameCube game. Narble? Did I just say... Did a motherfucker just say Narble? Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. I have never heard of that game before. Motherfucker just said Narble. Wow. Alright, let's see. We want to go... Nope, we want to go this way first. Wait, did I just go back where I came from? Idiot. We want to go to the item box real quick. It's like Mortal Kombat with all the Marvel villains. Ooh, that sounds awesome, actually. That sounds epic. Okay, so we don't need the cranks anymore, so let's dump them. And I think, what should I do weapon-wise? How many? First of all, let me stack some ammo real quick. let's stack the Magnum rounds. We'll stack these two. Shotgun shells. Yeah, we got a lot of explosive rounds we can be stacking. Because that's going to determine what I should bother to use for the rest of the game in terms of weaponry. How much I have going on here. Hey, Tippy, how you doing? Could you please put... No, I'm not interested in putting any of my old videos back up. Sorry. I have my own reasons for that, but thank you for stopping by, though. Shotgun shells, okay. Stack those. Now, I know I got like a crap ton of Magnum rounds we can stack up to. Let's see where those at. There's some Magnum rounds. Anything else? Let's see. Magnum. There's some more. Stack them. Boom. Any other ones? No. Okay, so we're all stacked up in terms of ammo. So I think moving forward, I think I have enough shotgun shells available to get me through the rest of the game pretty effectively. And then we'll save the grenade gun and Magnum rounds for the bosses. So let me grab this. I need the other metal. Where's the other metal at? There it is. And I'll get another health item. Boom. Alright, I think we got everything you need, chat. And we're on, like, the last little stretch of the game. I don't know if you've done it yet, but Dying Light is my favorite zombie game. I tried it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, Dying Light is like an FPS game, isn't it? And I couldn't do it because of like motion sickness. If it's not Dying Light I'm thinking of, I might be thinking of a different game. But I'm pretty sure Dying Light is FPS, isn't it? I could be thinking of the wrong game. But yeah, motion sickness sadly cuts me off from being able to play a lot of games, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. No, you're right. It's one with the Assassin's Creed style. I didn't know that. And it's a parkour game, so extra dizzy. Yo, true, because there was that, was it called Midnight's Edge? I think it was Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is one of those, like, parkour FPS games. Well, it's first-person perspective, but it's not first-person shooter. But, yeah, that game used to make me so nauseous. Which is a bummer, because it was, like, an interesting concept for a game, so I was, like, really interested in checking that out when it came out. And I just couldn't play it. It made me so sick. Like, it's really sad. I miss out on a lot of really good games because of being motion sick. Think I may go to bed right after this stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's get this herb. We've got so many herb mixtures. It's like... It's like Dead Lands. Do you mean like Dead Island? Is that what you're talking about? But doesn't, like, Dead Island have, like, heavy, like, RPG elements to it? I always forget which one's on which side. Like, I remember when I found that out, because, like, I don't hate RPG games, westernized RPGs. Like, there's a few westernized RPGs I really enjoy, like Skyrim, for example, and other Elder Scrolls games. But, like, Dead Island was super disappointing to me because I was not expecting it to be like an RPG type game. So I remember I got that game and I was super hyped for it because you got to remember the trailer for that game didn't really hint at what kind of game it was at all, you know? So I bought that game being super hyped and I only got a few minutes into it when I realized this is very like RPG-esque in sort of its gameplay elements. And I'm like, yeah, not for me. Not for me. You'll be high as fuck with all that herb? Yeah, true. Very true. Alright, we're so close to the end, chat. We're almost there. Alright, I will stash this one. And I'll keep the spray and the herb on me. I don't think I need anything else. I think the shotgun is good enough for me to get by for the rest of the game. Oh, shit. That was close. That was close, chatters. Last Modisc. Let's go. We got all the Modiscs now. Actually, I should bring the other ones with me. Because as we explore the rest of the underground area, we're going to start running into those code terminals. And so it'll save us some time if we bring the discs with us from the get-go. So we got all the Modiscs. Let's grab them. Where are they? There's one. Where's the other one? There we go. Okay. Also, don't let those lab creatures kill you. Yeah, the chimeras, they will sneak up on you if you're not careful. So I will be extra careful. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's really nothing I need in here. Normally, like, you'd solve that puzzle. So it can give you a hint to one of the passwords you need later, but we already know the answer, so we don't need to do that. Electronically locked. Okay, well, we'll come back here then. I try to get ahead of myself a little bit there. Rip. Fuck, I got vomited on. Oh, it didn't hurt me that much. Okay. Just hope your tooth issue stays down so you can sleep tonight. Well, good luck, homie. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. Good luck, homie Slice. Yes, it is the naked zombies. We love naked zombos, don't we? I like how you guys can't really see it because the chat's blocking it, but they have like a faux Intel Inside logo. Who's old enough to remember the OG Intel Inside logo? So this is the most secure password in all of ever. John for the username and Ada for the password. Damn it, Fat Finger sucks. I remember going to Blockbuster. I was more of a what's it called? Hollywood Video guy. My family was a Hollywood Video family. We didn't do Blockbuster. We didn't have a Blockbuster near our house. Like, there was one not that far away, but it was like the Hollywood Video was closer. Your local one was Fairly Video? I'm assuming that's like a local establishment, not like a chain thing, because I never heard of that. Alrighty. Oh, family video? They closed like a decade ago. Sad face. Damn. We had in my hometown for the longest time, even when like video stores had long like gone extinct, right? We still had a local video store in our area that was like an independently owned one. So you could still, even though like Blockbuster was long gone, Hollywood Video was long gone, all the like major video rental places were like long gone. There was this family owned little like video rental place you could still go to rent videos. And I want to say it was like 2 years ago or so, they finally closed their doors, which was sad. But yeah. Alright. Let me reload real quick. Save myself some trouble for later. Oh. You mean rental stores were still a thing in 2015? I think... Let's see, when would the last Blockbuster... Because I remember my in-laws, they were Blockbuster people, and their Blockbuster was still around for a while. Like... I think possibly 2014, 2015 was when their Blockbuster closed. Because I remember going with my wife to go get movies for them to rent. There's still one open? Yeah, isn't it in Oregon or Washington State? Something like that. Oh, fuck, my item slots. Oh, but I could just use the film reel thingy. There we go. Yeah, it's personally owned. Yeah, there was one for a while in Alaska as well, and yeah, that one's gone now too. Okay, now I can grab that key, because... There we go. Oh, now we're talking about LimeWire. LimeWire always gave my computer AIDS. Yeah, LimeWire was just like, you were guaranteed to get some bad shit on your computer if you were a LimeWire user. Which back in the day, who wasn't a LimeWire user? If you owned a computer with internet access in the early 2000s, you used LimeWire. Right. So there's a freed up item slot. There we go. My mom couldn't figure out why her Dell all-in-one ran like ass and refused to believe it was LimeWire. It's funny. Many a computer succumbed to malware due to LimeWire. I don't need these herbs. I think we have more than enough. I think we have more than enough herbs to go around. All right. Let's be careful, chat. Let's not let these Chimera slay that ass. They're very good at that, so let's hope it doesn't happen this time. How's my health? We're okay so far. We're okay so far. Don't kill me. No. Alright, power's on for everything. Base. Alright, now we gotta get out of here safely without dying. Fuck, what's my health look like? I should probably use this. Fuck! I ran right into his path. That was not smart. We're fine though. It's okay. It's okay! We're good! Alright, so let's go this way. Because through here we can get to the other Modisk diddly bobber. Boom. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember the best way to solve this puzzle. You ever been so broke you had to pirate a movie and think, hey, this is a pretty good version, until someone get up and walk in front of the movie? Yo, like, I forgot about, like, buying, like, bootleg, like, DVDs. The worst is when whoever created said bootleg DVD, like, their audio encoder on their computer was, like, ass, whatever encoding software they were using. So, like, you would get, like, a bootleg where, like, the audio was crazy delayed. I had a copy of Resident Evil Apocalypse back in the day that was, like, bootleg. And that shit, the audio was, like, so out of sync. Like, it was basically unwatchable. That shit sucked so hard. It's funny because, like, through streaming services and stuff, like, content is so easily accessible, whether it's streaming services or, like, content download services. Like, it's so easy to access content nowadays that, like, you don't even consider piracy really anymore. I think that was the biggest problem for most people, because, like, a lot of people who ran, like, pirate services and they were, like, you know, against, you know, copyright law and stuff like that, a lot of them would frequently make the argument that, like, you know, piracy doesn't really contribute to, like, that much lost revenue that Hollywood claims it does. And, like, if it were just easier to access this content, people wouldn't even engage in piracy. And as much as I myself openly admit, like, I engaged in piracy back in the day, I used to think that that was, like, bullshit. It's like, nah, that's dumb. The kind of people who want to pirate stuff, they're pirating it because they don't want to pay for it, right? Like, I thought about myself, like, I pirated stuff back in the day because I didn't want to pay for it. But it's actually got some truth to it. As content became easier to access through streaming services and downloadable services, like, piracy really dramatically decreased. So I think that, like, in the end, the creation of, like, streaming services and download services really helped Hollywood and the music industry kind of curb, you know, basically piracy of their content, because it's just because it's so easy to access, people are perfectly comfortable, like, paying for it. You know what I mean? Like, I could pay a fat God, why are words so hard for me today? Why are words so hard for me today? I can pay a flat fee for, like, a music streaming service, for example, like Apple Music. That's my music streaming service of choice. I could pay a flat fee every month for Apple Music and get access to, like, all the music I want legally. Like, it's incredible. I like how the commercials assumed I wouldn't steal a car. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you know what? I might not steal a car now, but if times get hard enough, I might consider it. Obviously, I'm joking. Nobody take that seriously. But, yeah. True, true. Can I use these codes now to save myself the time later? I think I can, right? Yeah, yeah.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Oh, Chris!
I only
you're
pirated
alive.
stuff not because I didn't want to pay for it, but because I couldn't afford. I mean, yeah, that's really what it was, right? Is like,
Chris.
there were plenty of like games or like movies or stuff like that that I pirated back in the day that I would be perfectly fine buying like a physical, especially somebody who's like very collector focused like me. I'd have no problem buying a physical copy of those things back in the day, but I didn't because, like you said, I couldn't afford to buy it at that time. Funny thing is, a lot of that stuff that I pirated when I was younger, I eventually did buy physical copies of it later on when I could afford to buy them. But yeah, it's just funny because I used to genuinely think that take from like pro piracy people, as much as I engaged in piracy myself, I used to think that pro piracy take of like, you know, people pirate because it's not easily accessible. I used to think that was bullshit, but it's totally true because now that things are more easily accessible, people do pay for their content now. I still pirate anime because Crunchyroll doesn't allow watch parties anymore unless anyone in the watch party has a Crunchyroll account. Anime is still a pretty common place for piracy. Not necessarily because of that example. I mean, obviously that's the example that you use, right? But there's so much anime that's still not available in the US in either dubbed or subbed form. So anime is still pretty frequently pirated because it's just not as easily accessible. Where's the Colt Python? Where's the... Did I pass it somewhere? Am I being a dum-dum? There it is. Actually, I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't even need this. I don't need that shit. This ought to be enough to get me by. And let's get a couple of high-powered mixed herbs. That should... No, not that one. That should be pretty much all I need. This is more than enough, actually, to get by. But better to have extra than to not have enough. There's a free anime sites. I haven't frequented the anime sites in a long time. To be honest, I haven't really checked out any new anime period in a long time, just because I don't have the time anymore. Like, a lot of people will tell me about like cool TV shows and stuff like that they watch and they think I should check out. And I just don't, because I just don't have... Wait, why am I going this way? I got sidetracked and I forgot where I was supposed to be going. My bad. But, yeah, I just don't have a lot of time to watch shows anymore, so there's a lot of shows that I haven't checked out that I would have liked to. Loki gonna dip out since we're almost done. Love you all. All right, have a good one.
Jill.
But, yeah, there's a lot of shows I'd like to check out that I haven't, because I just don't have the time.
Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
Oh yeah, manga too. The manga for Kimba is super racist, which is why I never gotten an official translation. It's never gotten an official translation. Like every time a black person is shown, that manga is like super racist, comical depictions of black persons from Africa. Jesus.
He doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Yep, it is boss
Well,
time.
you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jim.
Why do you have to?
It's about to be boss time, and then after that, it's just that final stretch.
This laboratory.
You should check out the Ninja Scroll if you aren't. It's a standalone movie from the 90s. It's brutal. I could probably squeeze in something like that.
That's why having stars nosing about.
I don't know if you're in my Discord server, but if you're in the Discord server, post that in. I'm pretty sure there's a channel for anime. If you post that there, I'll remember to take a look at it.
To me, the monsters you mentioned mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
Yeah, and there are Kimber fans who are dead set on
Barry's such a
saying the Lion King ripped it off, which is laughable. Kimba is racist when the Lion King was a love letter to Africa.
Umbrella?
What often happens with the Kimba stuff, actually, Your Movie Sucks did a good video on it. It's a long video, but it's a good video and it's worth the watch. He breaks down the whole, like, Lion King ripped off Kimba thing. And what's funny is a lot of because what happens is, like, people will clip certain moments from Kimba, the entire series of Kimba, the old stuff and the new stuff, and they'll kind of splice them together in, like, compilations to show, like, oh, look at this part and look at that part. It's just like in Lion King. So much of the clips that are used to kind of push that narrative are clips that were released in the Kimba series after the Lion King.
I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Your Movie Sucks has like a 3 or 4 hour long debunking. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It's such a good video. But yeah, so much of the stuff that people show to try and push the narrative that Lion King ripped off Kimba was released after Lion King.
So it's all been masterminded by him.
So if anything, and I don't necessarily think this is the case, but if anything, you can have a better argument for Kimba ripping off Lion King than the other way around.
Any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Yeah, that's another thing too. They use cut concept images for the Lion King as their evidence. This is true. They do that as well. Yeah.
Do you think we can see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Whoops. Love Mr. X. This actually isn't Mr. X. This is the original Tyrant. I forget the actual T-type code name or whatever, but this is the original Tyrant. Mr. X is kind of like a second generation Tyrant.
Really? Wesker is a
Yeah, that Your Movie Sucks video is really good. I like a lot of Your Movie Sucks content.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature. The voice acting back then is so funny. So they're just intentionally setting it free so they could, like, fight it. And then, like, Barry gets, like, instantly owned.
Damn you!
It's like, what did you think was gonna happen, bro?
We can't control what it does.
Well, that was easy. Nope, I don't need that. We're good on the handgun bullets. We are good on that, sir. Let's go chat up Barry real quick and then get the fuck out of here.
Barry! You're alive!
I found your movie sucks
I'm really
through the Daddy Derek stuff. I'm not even familiar with that.
clumsy.
Funny enough, I found your movie sucks when he followed me on Twitter. He followed me on Twitter, and back then, this was like the early days of Twitter when like I used to have my notifications, so like I wouldn't get follow notifications unless it was like a noteworthy account, whether it was somebody who had like a big following or somebody who had like a check mark. Because when you're a social media person, you get way too many alerts if you just leave your alerts stock. So I set my alerts to like not notify me of every single person that follows me, just like noteworthy follows. And yeah, I got notified when he followed me. So when I saw the alert, I was like, who's this guy? And I saw that he had like a big following on Twitter. So I'm like, oh, okay. Looks like in his bio, he's got like a YouTube channel. So I checked out his videos and I was like, oh, I kind of like these. It's pretty dope. So ever since then, I've been watching his stuff. It's kind of a bummer though. I always want to tune into his streams and I always miss his streams. Like I'd really like to watch his streams, but I always manage to miss them. Shit, he almost got me. Let's go get Chris.
Oh, Jill!
I was watching I Hate Everything and he mentioned them in a video about Derek Savage taking down his review of Cool Cat Save the Kids.
Now let's go.
Because he didn't like that I Hate I could never get into I Hate Everything. I don't know what it was about I Hate Everything, but I could never get into his stuff. This wasn't for me. Is it time to lock the fuck in? I mean, to be fair, at this stage in the game with the arsenal that I have, like, there's no need to lock in. Like, it's pretty much a shoo-in at this point. Like, we're winning this. I would have to colossally fuck up to an insanely embarrassing degree to fuck up at this point. And I don't think that's happening. Let's go! The like excitement in his voice, he doesn't sound terrified or worried at all. He's just like, let's go!
Hurry!
Hurry!
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is
This is it, chat.
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
Damn, we had a good stream. I streamed for... It's gonna be over 3.5 hours by the time this thing's over. Holy shit.
Come all the way here.
Solid stream.
Ladies first. Go first, Jill. Give it a chance to play nicely.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you again at the heliport.
Yo, true. We gotta support Zero. We love Zero. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a doggy cam at some point so you guys can watch the dog while we play the games. I'll just have in like that top left corner, you guys can watch the doggy cam while we play the game. Or maybe I'll put it above my camera somewhere. I'll find a good place for it. We gotta have the doggy cam, the puppy cam. Replace your camera? Wait, you don't want to look at me? You just want to look at the puppy? That's mean. Damn, Lady Zubat's out here just like, get your ugly ass off the screen and just put the puppy there. That's not what she said, obviously. I'm joking. Oh, shit. Oh, we're good, we're good. There we go. So they found Inez, the live-action actor for Jill and RE1. Yes, this is true, they did. Over the course of like several years, like one by one, they've been finding like the other actors and actresses for the live action stuff. Like I think if I remember correctly, the first one they found was Chris. Oh my god, has everyone else seen the capuchin monkey that plays video games? I have no, I have not seen this. Although to be fair, I'm not a big TikTok person either. New game Resident Evil 0 comes in 2026. You think that's the next one that's going to be remade? Resident Evil 0? I would be down for Resident Evil 0 remake. I think if they fix some of the flaws that game has, it could be a good game. They also need to find the guy that played Joseph. True. I think once they find that guy, they'll have found everybody, right? Because they found just about everybody but that guy. I don't think they necessarily need to do an item box, Emmy. I think if they had an item management system similar to the one in RE4, like that would be sufficient enough. Like so they can stick to the whole like no item boxes realism that Zero had. I think if they did it the way that Resident Evil 4 does their item management system, that would be a good compromise. The problem with Zero is that it had this more realistic no item box management system. But still had the same old limited item slots available. That was the issue. If it didn't have that limitation of so few item slots, it would have been fine. Dropping items honestly breaks the game. I wouldn't go as far as to say it breaks the game, but it definitely breaks the flow of the game. So much of the backtracking you have to do in that game is related to going back to wherever you dropped an item and having to find your item again and pick it back up. So it definitely breaks the flow of the game, but it doesn't necessarily break the game itself, if that makes sense. It's too easy to cut paths or drop items ahead of time, like the hookshot. Killer outro. Yeah, you gotta love that like late 80s, early 90s guitar riff, right? Sounds like some shit you'd see in the outro of like some like late 80s, early 90s like hero cop like sitcom, or not a sitcom, but like a TV series. Like a buddy cop series. Like a kid graduated after being bullied. Yo, true. And now everyone loves him. You could literally see the crowd holding him up as he fist pumps into the air, right? Typical, like, 90s, 80s, 90s movie ending. I have so many niche movies, shows and movie references in Discord. Winning the football game against the rival team, yeah. Nice to see you again on YouTube. When you streaming again? I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow. I think we'll play some RE2 tomorrow. I want to start streaming more consistently, so I'm gonna try my best to play more regularly or stream more regularly. I don't know why, but every time I see this screen with Jill, this screen always reminds me of those, like, really shitty, like, 3DO games where they're essentially just, like, choose your own adventure PowerPoint slides. You know what I'm talking about? Like, plumbers don't wear ties, for example, for the 3DO. Like, this snapshot of Jill literally reminds me of that. Literally. Hopefully tomorrow I won't be dead on. That's fine if you are. I mean, like I said, I understand my mods. You know, they have their own lives and stuff, and they have their own shit to take care of. So I understand if you can't make it, but that's okay. That's okay. So there's my time. A little under 3 hours. The stream itself was 3.5 hours, but my actual playtime, a little under 3 hours. Not too bad. Not too bad. Obviously not speed run level time, but hey, it's pretty good. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Oh, we unlocked the stuff. We unlocked the stuff, chat. So that means it's going to give me the option to save it. Let me see. Yeah. So let's go ahead and save it. But that's pretty much where we're going to wrap it up today, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me mute the gameplay real quick so I won't keep making noise here. Where is... Oh, there you go. Mute. Boom. So, while this plays in the background here, let me see if I can find someone for us to raid into on both YouTube and Twitch. So on the Twitch side of things, let's see. Where am I raiding you guys into on Twitch? I will send you guys to, let's see, following and similar size. Who is streaming at the moment that I could raid you guys into on Twitch? I will send you guys to a good friend of mine on Twitch who's playing some old school SmackDown game. I can't tell which one it is. It's a SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. So that's what they're playing. I'm going to raid you guys into Mel Doty. I'm sure they would appreciate that. And for the YouTube side of things, I'm going to send y'all over to who's available on YouTube. Let's see. I will send y'all over to Femios. I'll send y'all over to Femios. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I love you guys very much. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.